All right, hi everybody, we're live. Welcome.
Hello.
Did you miss us? If you did not miss us, if you missed us,
I don't
Anime
blame you.
Church, Anime Church.
Yes.
We will talk about that
So
momentarily. There's a lot of good conversations that should have been happening live on stream before this, and also,
Oh
Mhm.
yes.
like stuff
Someone
for
forgot
Anime
to
Church.
press the stream button.
No, I hadn't finished setting up all the stuff for Twitch,
There we
there
for
it
the
is.
YouTube and for Discord, and I had to make sure all of that was up there before we went live. And I needed the song to only play once so that it's easier when I move it over to YouTube. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, Fat Dog Studios light novels. That's a thing on YouTube. Not all one word. Fat Dog, or it's just Fat Dog light novels. Fat with a PH, just how it's spelled here. Fat Dog light novels. 2 different words. But that is our YouTube channel where all the content now goes up. And I have to remove the music in the beginning so that we avoid copyright. Yeah, fun times. Fun times. But if you want to watch a really intense reading session, I highly suggest the Mushoku Tensei stuff when we get to volume 12. All of volume 12 is done, by the way. We just started the first 4 chapters of volume 13, which means I got 2 more weeks of volume 13, then we have 14. And 17 is literally coming out digitally at the end of the month. It's the end of this month. So we're catching up. So when we get to Mushoku Tensei volume 16, I'm going to start taking a poll on what the next series we're going to do is, because holy shit. And I think unlike Mushoku Tensei, I'm going to invite other people in so you guys can join me on Saturdays. But these are going to be, like, as much as we have fun with this, like, this is the lighthearted fun side because it's slime. But when we get to whatever the other series are, I'm expecting the same level of quality that I put out for Mushoku Tensei. So it means, like, hey, if we're going through some emotional shit and a person is breaking down, you better fucking cry. It is like
No.
I'll get there.
This is,
Or at least feel sad.
I'll get there.
And be
I've done it.
serious.
I'll get there.
This is
So-
fun, hanging out, chill.
Yeah.
This is fun,
Making
hanging
funny
out.
voices,
Yeah,
putting out
exactly.
good content.
Yeah, this
Speaking
is the
like
fun
goofy,
hanging out.
poorly.
This is the fun hanging out chill portion where we really get to interact with the audience. And then the Saturday shows are, all right, this is a serious exercise in voice acting. Yeah. And it's like, all right, so I know not a lot of people are going to be like, well, right now I think it would be, but there's also a lot of people that don't want to get spoilers from Mushoku Tensei that might want to read it. So I'm just waiting until we get caught up, and then we're going to start a new one fresh. And just to explain what that might be, let me see if I can pull up my Kindle real quick.
Howdy, everybody. Howdy, Crafter. Ryuma says, barely reading any of the other damn content until halfway through the stream. Lol. Oh, Steven Solomon, we're gonna do the planks later. We're gonna do the planks grouped with everything else.
Yeah. Answer. Yes. What? Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got Ari Ferretta. Actually, the final volume of that should be coming out soon. We have Devil as a Part-Timer. I actually have 12 volumes of that. Devil as a Part-Timer is pretty good. I have 3 volumes of Goblin Slayer. Oh, shit. Hang on. I think I did a thing. 1 second. I forgot to close my door.
Oh boy.
Things that you should do.
We could have had a surprise Toby.
Close the door.
Surprise Toby. Yeah, Grimgar Fantasy and Ash. I have several of those. Realist Hero, reincarnated as a sword. Okay, so for those of you that are watching current seasonal anime and at least the isekai stuff, Skeleton Knight. I have 4 volumes of that.
Ooh, I'm looking
I don't know
forward
what
to
that is.
You don't know what that is? It's up on Crunchyroll, guys. You can watch it for free.
I have no idea what that is either. Sounds funny though.
Skeleton Knight in another world. Like literally.
I've got enough homework as it is.
Literally a dude spawns it. It's only like 9 episodes, bro. You're fine if you want to watch it.
Have you watched Overlord? He kind of looks like that a little bit.
No, well,
okay.
no,
Yeah,
but
I
he's
do
in
love
like
Overlord,
big
so.
holy knight armor.
Oh, so
Except,
he's
yeah.
like,
But also
Holy
this skeleton face is nowhere near as scary as Ainz's. And while the guy
Oh
is
yeah,
OP
Ainz is
as
just
hell,
a
it's like
scary
good.
dude
Yeah,
in general. Like
do
when
like
he
Bone
gets into
Mangs.
full-on villain mode, he's scary.
Yeah. Speaking of which, season 4 coming out
Like final
next
boss
season.
territory.
Whoop.
We did talk a bit
There
about that.
are a
Yeah.
lot of isekai tropes that I feel like are overplayed, but I do really love the concept of devil as a part-timer, and I hope that more stuff like that pops up. Like, people from other worlds coming here to the real world and trying to adjust.
Yeah, I think it's
People
getting a
find-
little bit too crazy with people just like was reincarnated as blank or isekai as blank. It's just like, come
Yeah,
on,
we
like,
got
this is getting
isekai
kind of
overload.
I thought it.
or
I
isekai
kind of
saturation.
drew the line when a spider was a thing. It's like, all right.
No, Spider's actually really, really good. Like, if you have not watched at least the first half of that series, it's really good. Like, the light novels are amazing. And I was reading the light novels on Saturdays, because it used to be Slime Mondays, Mushoku Tensei Wednesdays, and then Slime Saturdays. But I gave up Slime, and then eventually replaced Wednesdays with What the Feller D&D. Which reminds me, I have an announcement. We will not be doing D&D this week. We are going to sadly not have Fell around, and since we only have 4 players and there's an intense combat session and or major stealth session coming up, I have to delay it a week. So since Fell isn't around, we're going to have What the Something, but it won't be What the Fell. Maybe it'll be, you know what? We should go back to the old standby of Where the Fell.
Yeah.
What the fell doing?
Where in
Where
the world
fell?
is
Where the fell? Anyway, so yeah, there's that, and also this week is when we got to get the new stuff recorded for Slime. So that's your update on Slime 9. There's a lot of really cool stuff that we were talking about before the stream that I was like, oh, maybe we should talk about this on stream. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, nah, we should save that
And
for
then we
Anime
forgot.
Church.
For Anime
And then we
Church.
forgot.
We should
Come on.
100% save that for Anime Church.
Yeah.
All right.
ASDBAJ, I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name. In response to Ryuma saying barely reading any of the damn content until halfway through the stream, you said lies! They will start reading a quarter through the stream, and then after one chapter, they will go off topic for the rest of the stream. Yeah, Sure, words have never
At
been
least 10
typed.
pages.
How funny of you to say that. We're not gonna make it through a whole chapter, not on Slime.
No, not this one.
If you want to see
Especially not
somebody,
this
No,
if you
just
wanna-
us every stream.
If you want to see
Wait,
someone
we're doing
go
a
through,
chapter?
right? We're starting a new chapter. I
No,
was like,
10
that's-
pages.
Do you understand how big
If
an
that.
effing chapter is in Slime? These books only have
It's
6.
huge.
This is literally 6 chapters for a book. In Mushoku Tensei,
It's
that's
ridiculous.
that's like 12 chapters, dude.
Mhm.
All right. So if you want to see
Also, there is an
content where
isekai world where Red Power Ranger gets sent out to a magical world. Interesting idea, actually.
dude, there's literally an
was a
isekai
season
about
of the
vending
show.
machines. Like if
As
you think Spider
Yeah.
is where the line is, just wait till you see reincarnated as a vending machine,
Vending
okay?
machine.
Funny that you say that.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Yeah.
Oh, you
I have
actually
it right
have
here.
the light novel.
My
right here.
gosh.
My friend got me this as like a
God
gift,
damn it.
and I was
That's
like,
so terrible.
"Why did you do this?" And then I read it, and I was like, "Oh, it's okay."
You know, that's,
I
This is okay.
now
Yeah,
see,
it's
I
like,
now
that's a
see
good
why you
one,
did this.
so.
All right.
Well, I
for
was
those of you-
waiting for like the etchy, and
for
then there's
those
a
of you
part where
that
he's
weren't
telling.
for those of you that
shit.
weren't
I
here
was
for
like,
this
"Alright."
before, I'm gonna show it
Makes
again.
sense.
I'm gonna show it again real quick. All right, so these little things were at our. This was at my local game
Oh.
exchange. These are the 5
Oh,
different
cool.
ones you can
Those are
pull.
nice. That's cool.
The one that I didn't want was, of course, the redhead guy. I was like, I got a 1 in 5
And then
chance.
you got him.
I got a 1 in 5 chance of getting him, and definitely the first.
That
You had
sucks.
the 1 in 5.
Yeah.
That
But they
sucks,
were
yeah.
only $10. They were only $10, and I had the money,
Oh, okay.
so I did a second.
You had a
pull.
1 in 5 chance.
Yeah, there you go.
There
That
we
one's a
go.
good pull too. Do they have like a super rare one that you could get?
I really wanted the slime or the Milim. Yeah, I wanted slime
Mm.
Rimuru or I wanted Milim.
Any
Those are-
Daves
You get,
at the
like, Demon
convention?
Lord
Yes, there are lots
Rimuru.
of Daves
That's like the
at
super rare.
many conventions.
all right, so here's the
They
thing,
all
Ryuma,
conventions.
we didn't actually go. That was the people that live in Illinois. That was Tony and Asha and I think Royce that all went to PopCon, and that was a very short local con. We're trying to get. I mean, we are also trying to get to some of the bigger cons. I would love to get panels at Otakon and AWA and New York Anime Con, Anime Boston
Non-Discon.
or Non-Discon.
Yeah, that's the one that's here. Actually, that's the biggest one that's here. Where I live.
SakuraCon.
Dragon Con?
Ooh,
No,
that
we
might be kinda
we
cool.
couldn't pull off
Ooh.
Dragon Con. Not
Mm,
like
too expensive.
we could do press at Dragon Con, but we could not do panels at Dragon Con, I don't believe.
I bet it's
Also-
harder to get booze
Also,
someplace.
I'm 40. I shouldn't drink that amount of alcohol anymore.
It's okay. That's why
ladies
it's
and
4
gentlemen,
hotels.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason. No, it's 5, sir. It is 5
Oh,
hotels.
shit.
Dragon
I'm
Con
wrong.
is 5. Yes.
Ooh,
I have been to Dragon Con multiple times. Here's the
Lot of
rule that
brag.
everybody needs to know, whether you're grown-ups or kids. At 5 p.m., get the kids the hell out of that convention because the alcohol comes out and the clothes go away.
Oh.
The alcohol flows and people wear less clothes or just more revealing cosplay.
I've heard stories. I've heard many a story.
I'm not
Yeah.
joking. I'm not joking. Dragon
I don't
Con
know.
is one of those places where the term anime orgy originated. No, it's not
I
something
don't know
that they
if I want to
just
go
do
to a
out in
con
public.
anymore.
No, not all cons are like that. Not all cons are like that.
Do you see my face?
Here's the thing. Dragon
Which
Con
was
is
ours?
literally Dragon Con is a great convention to go to on Saturday morning because they literally have the cosplay parade. And Dragon Con is not an anime only thing, it's general nerddom. Like it is 100% whatever your generic nerd stuff is. But
The alcohol
Saturday
flows, the clothes suddenly goes.
yeah,
Indeed.
exactly. But Dragon Con is also the con to attend if you want to see like the coolest parade you've ever seen in your life. If you're a nerd, it is the place. They literally shut down Peachtree Street for
Which one?
like a large chunk of it. I don't know, dude. Like
No, there's several.
Oh, I'm
streets,
aware.
Road streets. all that shit.
I'm aware whoever designed the street system in Atlanta was smoking crack. I am very well
Absolutely.
aware. But yeah, they shut down a good portion of downtown. Dude, probably the best time that I ever went to a Dragon Con was literally there was the nerd parade for Dragon Con, and then right down like 2 roads down was the Pride parade. And it was like the coolest thing because
That's awesome.
you have never met a more accepting group of people than when nerds and the LGBT plus community get together. They're like, oh my, like it is the only time where, oh my God, I love what you're wearing is the most normal thing you have ever heard in your life. Like, there is nothing cuter than a gay man walking up to somebody in a Sailor Moon outfit and going, oh my God, I love your lace. And it's,
Do you like my Felix cosplay?
and literally what it is it's the cosplay people giving tips on how the gays can make their own. And I'm like, this
Oh,
is
that's awesome.
beautiful. This
That's
is
very
beautiful.
nice.
It's like, there's nothing wrong with, like, it's just, it's nothing but love. And I don't care what your personal beliefs are. It's just, it is a moment. You don't have to, wherever you fall on the spectrum of sexuality, it is not about getting in anyone's pants or what's in your pants or any of that stuff. It is literally just about like, there is love for both sides. It's like, oh, you like nerdy shit? We like nerdy shit. You know, go for it. And it's just literally like, it is a safe space for nerds. And I love it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Of all times.
Of all times.
That's really good.
Of all time. For all time. All right. But yeah. All right. So we got to get into reading very soon because we got 5 minutes before when we would usually start. So gotta quickly go through some things. If you have not seen it already, Rollerblades Abridged episode 2 is up. Please go check it out on the main YouTube channel, which of course is Fat Dog Studios over on YouTube. Just look that up. It's spelled with a PH. Let's see other announcements that we have to go through. The next series that will be releasing an episode will be episode 1 of Shield Hero Abridged. Tony wants to make sure that we get that out before season 2 ends. And then all hands on deck for Slime 9. Everything's going to focus on Slime 9. So what that really means is that Calvin has to work on Shield Hero because we're down to just one audio engineer right now because life happened. So it is what it is. Also, guys, if you have a convention near you that you would like to see somebody from Fat Dog Studios at, please tweet at us. If you do not know, have you already forgotten me? The Beyblader, it's Ethan from your anime church.
Beyblade! Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hello.
Well, actually, because your name is different, I wouldn't recognize you because your name is different on Twitch.
Yeah.
So, I mean, But hello,
That
Ethan,
was mine.
from your Anime Church YouTube stream. That's
Hello.
dope.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. So good. Isn't
Praise
it nice
Arceus.
to see us when we're not in a suit? Yeah, praise Arceus. How dare you?
Bull. Suits are great.
We're going
I'll
from
put one on right now if
we're
you're not
going,
careful.
we're going from
Yeah.
Anime Church to Rimuru Church. That's essentially what's happening right now.
Yep. It's a
Cosplay
separate
parade.
division.
There's Calvin. Are you busy, Calvin? Are you not able
Calvin.
to join us today? He's in the chat. He may be
Just
out
trying to get
walking the
some light
dog.
on my face.
Get some light on your face. Yeah.
What the
I'm
Calvin
trying to get
doing?
some light on my face because I notice I feel a little dark.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like this
I don't
is
know, dude.
normal.
You don't look Sasuke enough. You don't look Sasuke enough to truly be dark.
I mean, hang on. You know what? You know what? I got an idea. One second.
You need,
One
like,
second.
Oh god, he's got it.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna talk. Come back this Anime Church. Char is gonna be joining me on Anime Church. We're gonna talk about some seasonal anime content that we're into. We're gonna bitch about Disney Plus and what they're doing to summertime rendering, and we're gonna actually talk a little bit about the ins and outs of voiceover and the voiceover community and some of the contacts that I made with posture check, everybody. Posture
Yep.
check.
Yes.
Ready.
Not allowed to
Calvin is out
lounge around
walking
me.
the Ranga. Something about denouncing thy current and praise Arceus.
What the Ranga doing?
What the Ranga doing? What's the
Ranga
Ranga?
what?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be a good time.
How's this?
Mm-mm.
The hood's off. It should be the black
Well,
one.
now
but
you
I
just
don't
look
have
like
Yes.
Chewbacca.
No, he looks kind of like he's skinned
That's
Sackboy
better.
and then just kind of put it over his body and then remove the
What
eyes.
it is you just have
Look,
to go.
I escaped
and
from
gurgle at the same time.
the Rick and Morty, like that one episode. I don't know what it is, but
Morty, I need you to,
Oh, jeez, Rick.
I need you to shove these way up your butthole, Morty.
Oh, jeez.
Grandpa
check
would
the
do it, but
barcode.
I've already done it a lot, and my butthole's too loose, Morty. They just fall out. You guys
Oh,
just
Rick,
keep
I'm
going
not sure
until you
about
lose
this.
your breath, basically. All right, I can feel my face.
the
heating
problem
up.
is like
Wait, you are
there's a
looking
mic
at
on
it
this,
off
so
the
it's
top
like-
of Spock's ear. Oh my god!
I can't like.
Good.
Are you all into the stream?
It looks
No, we're
weird
not into
because I
the
have
stream.
it just kills.
We
the whole
literally
thing,
just started
so.
the stream, bro. You're good. You're good. All right.
Mhm.
So, all that stuff, we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff to talk about on Anime Church. Of course, don't forget to check out PDW this Thursday over on Fat Dog Gaming, which is a separate YouTube channel. And of course, if you like these streams, you managed to catch them live, awesome. But if you can't be here for the full time, or if you weren't able to catch them live, please head over to our YouTube channel, which is Fat Dog Light Novels, and that's where these will be archived from now on. Thank God, I mean,
Beyblader,
praise
I'm not going to
Arceus.
confirm nor deny the ear thing.
Praise
Not gonna confirm
Arceus.
or deny
Praise
that.
Arceus. All right.
Good man. Good.
The funniest part is I do have a friend that did a panel called Poke Church, and it literally happened on Sunday mornings. And he would dress up as James in a Reverend outfit, so it was Reverend James. And,
Like Team Rocket.
And he would be like, praise Arceus, and very Southern Baptist kind of, you gotta come from the heart. the heart."
Yes.
And then shit like
Yeah.
shaman. It's- so
Praise Arceus.
praise
Shaman.
Arceus, shaman. Shaman. All right, it's like,
Shame man.
oh man, I've got to get some quotes from him that I could just.
Is
stupidly use on Anime
Garatina the
Church.
devil
Or
in that?
Her.
Be
I have
not
to get-
tempted by the
No, it'd be
by the
Darkrai.
fucking-
Oh, Dark.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have both
Well-
those, actually.
Dude, for
where
a
he at?
second, I thought you were
Darkrai
pulling
would
up
be
a
like the
face
Dark
hugger
Angel,
from
maybe.
Aliens. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Face hugger.
Well, he's more like a boogeyman because nightmares.
Speaking of
well, yeah,
nightmares,
that's
I just
true.
saw the
He's not
preview for
really-
Sandman, which is
There you
coming out
go.
on Netflix. and
There's-
that
there's
That
the
looks
other
looks
one.
good.
Yeah, it looks
And
good.
Tiny
There's
though.
Darkrai.
Bring me a
Very angry
dream.
boy.
Make him the sweetest
night,
that I've
That
ever
I've ever
seen.
seen.
Be not tempted by the treachery of Giratina. Be not
So,
tempted
I'm
by
wondering,
the
would the-
horrible
would Star-
fruits.
Get
Would
these,
the
fa-
star
get
piece
these
be
false idols out of here.
The cross then?
Praise Arceus.
Praise Arceus.
Praise Arceus.
Praise
All right.
Arceus.
Speaking of praise, just gotta real quick get ready for this. All right, that's the best way to get ready for it. Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, I had to wait until you had a freaking water bottle in your hand.
I was
Let me
trying
do
to
it
be really
again.
careful.
Let me do it
I was
again.
trying to be really careful.
Give me a second. Let me do it again.
Yeah.
All right, so we need our wacky waving inflatable arm flailing shim.
Yeah, I was trying, and then I was gonna smash the keyboard, and I was like, wait,
Guys,
I probably shouldn't
I
do
guys,
was
this.
not
another
a-
thing. Do not
No one
forget.
gave me the memo for that.
Guys, do not forget, if we want to help Shem get a better camera or at least a better webcam, we're taking donations for that right now too. I don't know if it's Discord or if it's just your camera, because like you were pixely on Twitch, you're pixely as hell. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yeah,
on Discord it might be.
On Discord you look kind of clean, but yeah, it just
I'm
looks
in the
like
shade. I need to get a lighting thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know.
I do have an extra webcam, but I have to check that out and see.
All right. So we'll do this again. Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation. Oh my God, look at all the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing people.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
This is always one of my favorite parts.
I have to do this once more.
When did we start that? Was that like episode 2?
I think it was.
Like,
yeah,
it was like really early, and then it just kept
super
going,
early. It just stuck with us. All right, here we go.
This is great.
So one more time, we're gonna do it because it's just fun watching you guys flail about.
Okay, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, please open your holy books of Remeruism to page. You'd think I'd look these up in advance, but
chapter
no, I don't.
40 or chapter
195 of the physical copy, or just simply chapter 4 of the books.
Beautiful.
Nobody saw, but I did like several.
I didn't realize we kept going, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a first for me too. I'm not used to us just going.
I think I missed the stream that we did that was started to be a thing.
All right, Ari, I need you to tabulate the stuff that's coming up. All right, so there's only 40 at a time. Every 30 minutes, I'm going to stop and do exercises. If others want to join me on the stream, they can. They can exercise with me. It is not mandatory, but it is what it is. What it is.
And be what it be.
So tomorrow I will be going all the way, like almost a 2-hour drive away to get an examination on my lungs and my shoulder because I'm applying for military disability. So I will not be around for a good chunk of tomorrow afternoon. So if you want, I'm not going to be around to do my walkies like I normally do. So now's a good time to get those exercises out. I will do them happily. Let's get 120 in total out of here. So, 40 every half hour should be good for a minute. But hey, I mean, if you can push me to 160, I might do it. That having been said, let's get started.
Sure, go the limit.
I'm going to start us off with Reverend Leghorn. Oh wait, I need to get some water for that, right?
Hydrate.
Gotta hydrate.
Hydrate.
Jim, stall for me.
Chat, make him hydrate.
Maybe in one day.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Jim. Go.
I was trying to find something to stall, but
I mean, if you want to stall, we could talk about Pokemon Legends Arceus for about an hour.
Yeah,
I do really like that.
I don't need to start. No, we don't.
Damn good game.
Okay, no. Number one. No, not an hour. I only needed a minute.
Oh,
What, are you guys gonna talk about it too?
I need that holy
35
Arceus water.
if you haven't read anything yet.
Right. That's typically how it goes. That is typically, and considering that we started about 15 after, that's actually good for us.
Oh, that's true.
yeah. All right, so.
Thank you for tracking the torture.
Thank you, I appreciate it. So everything was set. After giving my full instructions to Veldora, I said, Veldora, I waited for an envoy to direct me to the council side. I didn't know where it was, so I'd be going along with Ramirez, who, by the way, also didn't know. Yeah, nice kid, but about as sharp as a sack of wet mice. I asked why, and she replied, because someone always comes to take me there. Which made sense, I suppose, in its own way. The way she always got lost wherever she went. I guess it's just a given that she had a guide. If someone doesn't really feel like memorizing a route, they never will. No matter how many times they repeat it. Either way...
So she's Zoro now.
That's why Zoro never dies. That's why Zoro never dies. They tell him to head towards the light, and he takes the opposite direction.
He's like, fuck that.
That's why he always wins his fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Either way, I figured someone would be teleporting in to guide us, so I decided to wait for that. It was almost an hour before midnight when I was contacted, not by an envoy, but by Benimaru. What's up? Some kind of problem? I was expecting the worst, but Benimaru instead had a request for me. Battle had just begun with the enemy, and we already had a full gauge on their capacity. The gifts Benimaru earned from my awakening had upgraded his class to Oni. This was a type of spiritual life form along the lines of the Dryads. Benimaru, in other words, had reached the same lofty heights as Shuna, Soe, and Hakuro were all Onis as well, which put them about as high up on the ladder as you could go. This was wonderful, but the issue was the skill Benimaru obtained. The unique skill Born Leader was geared toward granting enhanced control over his powers, as befitting the naturally aggressive Benimaru. No matter how much of it he unleashed, he could keep himself from rampaging out of control. Its secret lay in compute prediction, which would fully read the flow of power in his body and prevent bursts of waste. It was
He won't
also
move himself. Good.
it was
I was gonna
also
say.
useful.
Sorry.
Yeah. I have my wacky waving inflatable arm flailing shim moment. Though to be honest, it felt a little bit too Kermit like.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
Jesus.
Oh!
Introducing special
Ooh.
guest star.
You okay?
No.
Sounded like you smacked something
What'd you
pretty hard,
break?
man.
No, I hit my
I thought
hand
you
on my
flipped it
keyboard. I hit my
for-
hand on my keyboard.
Oh,
Yeah,
it sounded
yeah.
like you
Oh, the
smacked like a
keys went
spoon or
everywhere.
something off. Okay.
Yeah, I heard a
Yeah.
spoon
No. What went off was a steak knife.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
okay.
that's worse. You could cut yourself. Don't cut yourself.
Mhm.
I think I did,
Please.
but not too deeply. Not
Cut
enough for
yourself.
blood.
Don't cut yourself.
Manga, I hate. Manga, no, I hate how correct.
If I keep interrupting him, he might.
Mangos. Mm-hmm.
Let's support the fat dog folks.
Like 10.
Manga, you hate autocorrect. Oh, okay. Be honest, I'm too
Yeah.
broke to read the manga yourself. I mean, we're reading the light novels, so you're kind of in the same boat, buddy. So you're fine. We haven't even passed where the anime is yet, so you're good, dude. No spoilers here. Not yet. Soon.
How far has the anime gotten?
Season 2 actually goes all the way to the end of volume 6. Literally, as soon as we start volume 7, we're done. Dude, season 1 of the anime covers all the way up through book 3.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Which really isn't that much.
Yeah, and then
3
4,
books per
5, and
season.
6, and then 4, 5, and 6 is all of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, there's easily 18 volumes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's like 5 or 6 seasons easy.
Yeah. All right, let's get back to it. So
Assuming we get that many.
it was also useful in battles. Well, 13 has already come out. So there are 13 volumes of Slime already out.
No,
And
I
from-
meant actual seasons of the show.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It was also useful in battles between large armies, not just in duels. He could sense the flow of power among his forces, reading his chances for victory. Why did I suddenly have a burp and a hiccup at the same time? Wow.
Funny,
So
just weird things
uncomfortable
too, man.
and uncouth. How dare you interrupt me, body? If things were looking bad for his side, he could instantly send orders to his forces and change his strategy. It was almost like cheating. In a battlefield, the correct conveyance of information meant everything, and this allowed him to command his full army without a single miscommunication. Right now, the combined forces of 30,000 were under Benimaru's command, and he could move them as smoothly, as easily as his own limbs. These 30,000 elites were no also ran army, that's for sure. What's more, the born leader skill also came with the Inspire Forces effect, adding bonuses to the forces he led that boosted their power by some 30% or more. That meant the entire army was nearly a third stronger. We weren't losing out in troop numbers. We had better quality fighters. We weren't disadvantaged in any way. If we could get that bonus too, then hell, all the better. And that is very much the definition of what OP is. Man. So yeah, all that is ridiculous. And yeah, I'm gonna have you take over here, Shim.
Okay, you got it.
What does
there
Remeruism
was
do?
Oh, is he asking about the
Remeruism.
Well, he
Oh.
also redeemed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Remeruist is different than Remeruism. Like
Remerism,
literally,
isn't it that the Reverend voice?
yeah, well, Remeruist
Yeah.
is. I think
Yeah, that's it.
Remeruism.
That's it.
I think Remeruism
Remerism
is
is
the
a
stuff that-
different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's just kind of like a praise be kind of expression. It's just like Remeruism.
Praise be to Rimuru.
All hail Rimuru!
Praise the
Did
mighty Rimuru.
Did anybody? Oh wait, what's going on?
Mhm.
We've been getting all these requests, and now I don't see any requests in the request folder. Did somebody say
Have we?
that these
I don't
were?
see them in the chat, so
Okay. Is it not request?
unless they were way earlier, but I didn't
manage
see any.
requests. Manage
Except for
requests.
Remerism.
same.
so-
Remeruism is they've redeemed exercises too.
Oh yeah, that was
I mean, there's
that was
been
there. I see
exercises,
those,
Yeah.
but
one redeemed for
I don't see the
stretch,
other ones,
and
though.
then
None of them should have
Remeruism.
been redeemed at all. Like they should be just in the
Uh-oh.
manage thing, so I can actually tally
Ah.
them and count them.
hmm,
So the
Ruh-roh.
fact that they're all gone is just curious what the redemption was.
that's weird.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. Typically
Alright.
they'll say something. I don't
Mhm.
remember what we did for Remeruism, so I just came up with that. It was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that works.
yeah. Or
It's been a bit.
I don't think there's a thing for Remeruism there. I think what it's
Mhm.
supposed to be though
Why
originally.
isn't there?
I think originally
sorry,
what
what?
that was supposed to be was like
Mhm.
you post it and then everybody like does emotes of Rimuru or something like that. So
Mhm.
maybe we'll get like some basic ass emotes for everybody that's just Rimuru. I'll have to work on them or get somebody to design one or something, you know.
I do emotes.
We do have holy
Just saying.
cats.
Yeah.
Well then get to it, Shem.
You didn't ask me to do anything. You didn't
Alright.
throw money at me.
I'm gonna do the Remeruism memes as
Yeah.
well.
All
that's
right,
fair.
so $5
Alright.
to get Shem, $5 to get Shem to make a slime emote for us, a Rimuru emote. So
Yeah, I could do that.
yeah. So if we get $5 in bits, $5 donation, or just a tier 1, all that shit. I mean, that'll go $5. I'll make sure that goes to him. Or shit, we'll
Cool,
just pay you
thanks.
now, and they pay us back.
Okay,
Look you.
cool.
Get to work,
All right.
bitch. All right. Anyway, it's your turn to read.
right.
You're taking
Yeah,
over.
yeah, I
first.
Just get the whip.
Oh, I might
Crack
like
the
that too
whip
much
on 'em.
though.
All right, go.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
all
And with all that,
yeah, and with all
and
that,
all of that,
and guys, just
Benny
remember that
Moore,
some of the
okay.
redemptions here are for different voices. So
Mhm.
have fun with it.
Mm.
Have fun with it.
yeah, feel free. Feel free. And with all that, Benimaru could see from the start that victory was ours. Once he did, he had a bright idea for a new strategy. So that's why I wished to attack the main enemy force. Soe is ready to go as well, and so I thought that if Clayman's castle is indeed beyond that cloud, we might as well lay waste to it too. That Benimaru, brimming with confidence! Isn't
There we
it
go.
dangerous? You've
we
only
go.
barely
Been waiting
begun
for this moment.
fighting.
Ah, yes.
We
Black.
don't know.
You know
We
who's my
don't
favorite
know.
Batman?
What? What's up?
Black.
That's fair.
Ben Affleck.
What? It's not Christian Bale. I'm assuming that's
Ah,
not-
Dare
yes.
you?
Forgive me.
Yeah. For Beyblader, we are in chapter 4 of the volume 6. I don't remember where we were in the anime, but
We're at, literally we're
Like the
at the
latter
war.
half.
yeah,
at
like
least.
We're in.
Yeah,
we're
we're
at
on
the
chapter
part
4.
where Rimuru's
Mhm.
forces go to war with Clayman's forces. So
Mhm.
we're about to start
We're
that
getting close.
war. Yeah.
Elemental hero Clayman's got to get the other elemental heroes in
I
there
think
to back
it's
him
like
up.
I
Clayman
think it's
sucks,
like all right.
though.
It's season
I like
2 in the
Clayman,
He's
but-
very defensive.
season
Mhm.
2 in the late teens. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
We don't know how this'll turn out yet. We're fine. I'm stationed over here. It would be Soe and Hakuro striking the castle. Wait, my brother. Let's see. Shuna had interrupted our thought communication as she was preparing some tea.
Hey,
What
hey,
was it?
you don't read the
What?
characters' voices as.
No, that wasn't a line though.
I'm just saying.
Right?
I'm just saying when we get to character voices.
I could see where.
Yeah.
When we get to character
okay,
voices,
yeah, okay.
you do that. Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're not all voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
They're not
Oh,
all
it's
voiced by
Sydney.
Gilbert Gottfried. Okay.
You got it.
We are
That would
good
be
on
a great
push-ups.
show, though.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
Daxter.
we got a
Daxter,
lot.
we were already good on push-ups.
We're already good on a lot of them, actually.
Dude, here's the thing. No, we weren't.
Huh.
We weren't
We
caught up
weren't?
to 4. No.
Oh, that's right. It reset.
Yeah,
That's right. Somebody tried to redeem and it was 40 over something. So
All right, so now we're over 40. We're not trying to go over 40 just
Mhm.
yet. So
Yep.
I'm not doing more than 40 every half hour, guys.
Mhm.
So redeem
That's fair.
something other than push-ups. Look at the list that I
Committing a
posted and
crime.
do something else. Yeah.
Daxter.
All right.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's a little-
Continue. Sorry.
That's okay. I'll finish this
Oh,
paragraph.
we got
and I'll
committing
switch
a
to-
crime. We got committing
Yeah.
a crime.
I saw that, but I'll finish this paragraph.
Also,
first.
it's only
Huh.
it's only one paragraph that you have to do each voice redemption for. But
That's
if you want
true,
to
I
go
like Godfrey,
longer,
though.
you're free to.
Yeah.
Like I did
Yeah.
literally almost 2 pages as Foghorn Leghorn. So
Yeah, it's true.
And it was a wonderful time.
She broke in there a little too easily for my taste. Hello, Shuna. What did you want? I could hear Benimaru's voice jump several octaves. Don't ask me what I want, my brother. The Demon Lord Clayman is dangerous. He has the power to bend people's minds. If Soe or Hakuro fell victim to that, no, they'd be perfectly fine against. You can't. If you insist on sending them, then I'll join them. Whoa. Shuna's usually a lot more chill than this. What's gotten into her? Benimaru and Shuna continued to argue as I sat there in shock. As my friend in my previous life put it, there's no way a man could ever win against his younger sister. Benimaru was no longer brimming with confidence at all. The all-out assault from Shuna sent him reeling. That was like a weird Dr.
Come on.
Evil. I apologize.
That was a mix of Kermit and Dr.
Kermit,
Evil.
Dr.
Like,
Evil.
I don't know if you
Just
guys
was
have
like
seen
right
some
there.
Evil
on YouTube
Kermit.
called
Yeah,
Franken
Evil Kermit.
voices.
Yeah. And it kind of worked. It kind of worked.
Oh, what is that?
That'd be
the
a
next
new
thing I
voice
knew-
that you could create.
we
I
just
don't know.
mashed
Evil
them
Kermit is
together
a
now.
thing.
Yeah, that's true. He has got the hood and everything. I don't have a hood right
How's
here.
about
but-
Dr. Kermit?
Except for that
No, I think there was
was
a fake. I think there was like an
Dr. Kermit.
imposter, like convict, in one of the Muppet
Yeah.
Show stuff.
Committing a role to Dr. Evil. Yeah. The next thing I knew, Shuna was beaming right at me. All right, Sir Rimuru, give me your orders to move out. How do I respond to that? I didn't want to
Yeah,
send
how
Shuna
does he
anywhere
respond?
lethal. I don't know. But she did have a point. No matter how unlikely, I never want Soe to be thought controlled. I wanted to keep them from doing anything dangerous, but taking a castle to rob the enemy of an escape point was a classic strategy. With Clayman gone for the Walpurgis Council, now would be the perfect opportunity. Still, I mean, as long as I made sure Clayman didn't get away, we're good, right? And it's not like I wanted to kill every single one of the Magic-born working for him. You have nothing to worry about, Surim. Oh, excuse me, that's me. You have nothing to worry about, Surimaru. So I chime in. I promise I will keep Lady Shuna safe. And with me around, Hakuro added, it will be no problem to at least peek into the enemy's stronghold. They might be holding Lord Carrion there. I feel we need to investigate. My thought communication was getting worryingly busy. Shuna must have recruited them both to convince me. It was rare for her to act so selfishly, so I could understand why they wanted her to have her way this time. The fact Carrion was last seen being taken in the direction of Clayman's castle also intrigued me. I am terribly angered by all this, Surimaru. It's hard for me to contain my feelings. What Clayman has done is unforgivable. Yeah, I get that. I know I'm not the only one who felt a little helpless against him back there, and I can see how Shuna would resent being left waiting around on the home front. All right, I'll let Shuna join in, but Soe and Hakuro, I want her safety be job one for you. And if their HQ has more defenders than you predicted, put safety first and just bring back intelligence for me. Even if you discover Carrion, don't reach out to him unless you're sure it's safe. Got it? Thank you for accepting her request. I'll be fine, Shuna replied. I can simply teleport out if something happens. Indeed. Hakuro laughed. If anyone might be taking their sweet time in there, I imagine it would be me. All of us have resistances to spirit-based attacks, pointed out Soe, so I imagine we will not waste much time. And with Lady Shuna there is nothing to be concerned about. If we do discover Lord Carrion, we will think over matters then. That put my mind at ease a little. Certainly, with Shuna's unique skill parser, she'd be able to identify any attacks aimed at her mind. And with spatial motion also in her arsenal, I didn't see that much to worry about. She didn't have that much magical energy to tap, but the skills in her quiver were excellent. Soe was right about Carrion as well. He might not be there at all, so there was no point harping on the issue. Alright, you have my permission then, but always make sure you're on top of the situation over there. Just in case, I'll have you begin operations at midnight, just after the Walpurgis Council begins. Yes, sir. Let's see.
Who is next?
I don't know because Richie was not here. I was looking over.
Richie!
I'll pass the ball to you, Chara. I'm taking executive decision.
Right.
Go. Chara, go.
All right.
So
Yeah,
now
it's been
I had a
bit.
3-member team attempting to
Oh, that
infiltrate
works.
Clayman's base of operations. It was
That
just
works.
before midnight now, so I decided to take a moment to ask Veldora about the Demon Lords. I have no interest in such little gnats. He began, of course, but he still has a fair amount to say about them all, except for Leon, who has ascended to the role after he was sealed away. Given his tell me when there's any voice thing, because I can't see the very.
I'll let
bottom
you
of the
know.
chat
I'll let
right
you
now.
know. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll let you know.
Given
Go
his
ahead.
penchant for violence rages across the countryside, Veldor had fought against a demon lord or two in his time. Around 2,000 years ago, he attacked and destroyed a city of vampires, which naturally earned him the anger of the legions of those creatures. A chase he apparently loved.
I'm sorry.
One
Yeah,
of them,
critical
a female
ref.
vampire, was particularly beautiful and beautifully dressed, and boasted strength beyond all her peers. When the dust finally settled,
Uh-oh.
her
Breaking news! You have a redemption.
Breaking news.
I have a white son.
Yeah.
What do we got?
So you have to
Breaking
do
news.
like you have to be like a serious newscaster, but you have to have the uwu voice. So you can do it. I
Hold on,
believe in you.
can you do the voice for me again real quick, just so I hear it?
So it's like
Okay,
breaking
this is how you do
news.
the voice.
This is a WAN
Oh,
slide.
I got to do the voice. Okay, I got to do the voice. Okay, I got to talk like Caboose. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Basically,
Yes.
that works. Mhm.
Let's see. Where was I? Where did I leave? Okay. Let's see.
Female vampire.
When the dust finally settled, her coterie of vampires disappeared from the scene. And I'm like holding the mic up to it. Hang on, let me do it with the bottle. Let
There
me
you
do it
go.
with bottle. This will act as my microphone. Let's see.
It helps.
What was her name? I believe it was Lurasa or Millis. Regardless, I never treated her that seriously, but she was a rather challenging plaything for me, so I would be wary of her. She can't take a joke. Do you see? I'll probably do it for this next bit because it was mid-paragraph. I think that was more Veldor's fault than hers. Anyone would be a little pissed off about it.
It's a hard one to do
I'm
with
sorry.
a straight face. No, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's a hard one to do with a
especially when you're
straight
supposed to be
face.
serious.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's all good, man. So
Anyone would be a little pissed off after having their homeland was burned to embers. Of course, there was a millennia ago. She maybe mellowed out, or I don't think so. I this reporter does not think so. All right, I'll stop doing the voice.
Good. You
Let me
did a good
actually
job
take
though.
drink.
It's a hard voice
All right,
to do
and
with
you
a straight
can
face.
stop.
Yeah.
I tried. All right.
You
Oh,
did
you want to take over,
well,
or am I
my
going?
dude.
No, go
You
for
did
it.
well.
Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, no, I didn't know if she wanted to go. Okay. Oh,
either one.
interjected Romulus from adjacent to me. Did you know? Sorry. Did you know that guy Valentine's a demon lord now too? This Valentine has apparently taken over the original one's role of about 1,500 years ago. I can only hope time's healed wounds between these vampires and Veldora. Dagru, I'm gonna butcher these names. Dagrul? Rule? Is that right?
Dagrol? Yeah, Dagrol.
Yeah,
Dagrul? Dagrul.
Yeah, yeah.
Dagrul, the demon lord giant, was another keen rival of the dragons. They had tussled several times, with no clear victor ever being crowned, and if Veldor bothered to remember his name, he must have been a pretty mean match. This guy had the power, or the guts, at least, to take on a dragon. Probably a standout among the demon lords. Better watch for him. Our conversation moved on to the topic of demons. Veldor had apparently dispatched several groups of demons in his life, a practice he found fun. Since even if you incinerated them, they always resurrected to an even stronger form over time. A bunch of great playmates for him, really. Hang on, I gotta flip the page. Not even he had fought in the lords of these demons, however. This king held his domain in the Let me try that again.
Okay.
This king held his domain in a castle on the frozen tundra of the northern continent, a place so frigid that he never bothered to make the trip. It was far too cold up there. What's the need for me to pay a visit? Laughing.
Laugh.
That sounded pretty evasive to me, but he refused to give up any more details. No need to think about it now. It would be going pretty far out of his way to storm the place. Yes, well, Guy isn't any pushover, Romulus observed. Me, him, and Millum are the oldest demon lords you will ever find. That doesn't mean much coming from Romulus. Suddenly, Guy sounds nothing special at all. But, well, I'll backburner this guy.
Oh, just for future reference, it's Ramirez. Sorry,
Ramirez?
just to let you know. Yeah,
Oh.
Ramirez.
I
Yeah,
said
you were close though.
Romulus is what I said.
Yeah, you said.
I gotta remember
Make a joke. Like, where's
Ramirez.
Remus?
Yeah, it's hard. Some of
Very
these
few
names
people
are
will
like
probably get that joke,
Yeah.
though.
crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't read as much as I really should, admittedly.
if it helps,
am I still going?
I had to. Yeah, you can still go, but just if it helps,
Okay.
just it took a long time to get Rimuru in my head because for the longest time I said Rimiru, and it like drove Richie crazy. So if he was here, he
I
would
have to
vouch for
hear
it,
the
but
name
anyway.
first.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's
Alright.
yeah, it's Ramirez, but you got it. But yeah, you can keep going.
My name.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, my name is Michael. Yeah, there we go. That's the voice I was doing.
Yes.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that earlier.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah.
A place
All right.
called Canada.
Canada.
Hang on, let me
Blame
try this.
Canada.
Blame Canada.
Breaking
Go ahead.
news: our world
Yeah, go ahead.
Alsus has
Go for it.
provided diplomatic relationships with
Okay.
Rimuru Tempest.
Oh,
Was that
jeez.
serious enough?
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty serious.
I mean, it's hard to get
Breaking
like
news.
100% serious with the voice, but
Yeah.
That's why you put it in there because it's so good.
powered by Steam C. Can we try
Yeah,
Steam
that's
D?
me.
Maybe we'll get it 100% with that.
Hey,
We got it,
Calvin.
Calvin. We
It's
got
Calvin. Hi,
Oranga.
Calvin.
The
Hello.
bestest boy's here.
Bestest
Good to see you
boy.
Bestest boy.
Mhm.
He's just in with breaking news. The bestest boy has just arrived on scene.
Waking news: the bestest boy has just arrived. Ooh,
Mhm.
That's a good
Mr.
boy.
Boom.
he's a
Go
good
fetch
boy.
Go fetch Richie.
I don't know where he is right now, but anyway. Yeah, keep going.
How so many demon lords does that leave remaining?
I
I had
don't-
already met Millum, Ramirez, and Carrion. Carrion. Sorry. We had
Carry
just
on.
discussed Valentine. Carrion?
Yeah,
Mhm.
carry on. You were
was-
right.
I,
You were
I was right the
time.
first time. Are you kidding? Oh,
Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's
I never
it's
understood.
these names. It's these names. So
Yeah, it's like I'm thinking
It's
that
all
like
good.
there's no way that's how it's pronounced. I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong, but I'm right. All right. We
No, no,
discussed
you got it right.
Valentine, Drag Rule, and Guy. There was Frey, the one
I
who
thought it was Guy.
Phobio said had dealt the.
What'd you say, Calvin? What'd you say,
I was,
Calvin? I heard you say.
I was actually scrolling through scrolling through the pages to catch up, and one of
Oh,
one of the
Oh.
pages said "guy" is actually pronounced "gee."
Oh
That's
yeah, which is
true.
the dumbest
Yeah.
thing
Really?
ever. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
Gee.
That's how
So,
they
like,
pronounce
Goku
it in
decided to just pronounce him
Japanese.
Guy. Yeah,
we just
but I
keep
think
saying Guy.
Richie
Guy is
decided
such
to
a
just keep saying
better
Guy
name.
because it's easier. Yeah, and it's just I don't know. I think
I guess
Guy is
it's
fine. 'cause
like
I think we made that
I don't know how many of you
decision
guys have been
last
watching
time,
Spy
so.
Family, But
Mm-hmm.
the little kid that's going to give Anya a lot of trouble, in Japanese, his name is pronounced Damian, because there's no A sound in Japanese, whereas in the United States or in English, we call him
Damien.
Damien.
Damien. Okay, yeah, that makes
Ah.
sense. I guess it's just a
Yeah.
cultural thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I'll, yeah. Let's not continue.
Okay,
Hi,
I lost
Richie.
my.
Welcome
I have
back.
to like have my. Okay.
By the way,
Fabio
really
had
quickly,
said-
yes.
no.
Yes, there is an
Hmm?
A sound in Japanese. It's just not spelled the same way.
Okay, no, it's
Ah.
Damian.
Yeah.
Would be
the vowel
Demian.
sounds the vowel
Demian.
sounds are a I U E O, but the way that they're spelling it, since they're spelling it kind of like an English way, then it would be pronounced Damian. Yeah. By the
Spider-Man, I'm
Japanese-
gonna have to remember that now. Carry on my wayward slime.
Yeah.
Not even new. Also, hi, Colin.
Mhm.
Hello.
hmm
Hi, Cowboy.
I just had to
All right.
finish.
Where was I?
We just did the.
There was Frey.
I just finished doing up the vegetable soup, so apologies. I
nice.
had to step away and get that
That's
all
great.
All good.
situated and in the
Oh, you're
fridge
fine.
because we made a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oof.
And this time we added new
Fabio,
ingredients.
let's see.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Added.
Fabio said he had dealt the decisive blow to Carry On. Okay, I just want to get that sentence finished.
We
so
added
go ahead.
squash and lima beans as well this time around.
Nice.
Pretty healthy
Well,
stuff.
Well, what'd you have to squash?
A butternut squash.
Sticks.
Why would you squash a butternut?
I mean, it had it coming. It knew what it did. It
Mhm.
wore
Yeah.
a suit.
There's a big Chicago reference here, but I
Ricky,
missed
what else
Anime
Anime
it.
church. All right. Where was there was Leon to think about, along with my current target, Clayman. So no more. I couldn't say. The alleged Sage Veldor was useless. Oh? You must mean Dino, Ramirez cried. He's even more of a goof-off demon lord than I am. I suppose he and Ramirez were two peas in a pod then. We are not! I'll just ignore that. So that's 10, some of whom had a bone to pick with Veldor. I just need to keep that in mind as we discuss matters. Many seem far more capable of defending themselves than I thought. With this whip Ramirez as the baseline could land me in deep trouble. Maybe it would be better to assume Malim was on par of the course with them. Even after my evolution, I am leery about my chances of beating her in a battle.
It's
We had
Milim,
sparred a
not
few times.
It's Milim, not Milim.
Milim?
Yeah, just Milim.
Milim?
Milim.
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 Yeah, I've heard that
Milim.
name too. I just get
Milim.
into like a trance or something with reading.
It's okay. It happens, and these names are
Like you can
little
kind of
Fine, dude.
tell what
so
happens.
It's okay. It's
Don't
all
judge me.
We're
Eh.
not.
Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely
kidding.
not. Keep going, man.
You can tell
got
when
it.
I'm joking around.
Yeah.
I lost blah 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 after my we sparred a few
Uh,
times, but she wasn't being serious. Oh yeah, she wasn't being at all serious about it. I needed more more data. In sparring modes, I could totally tell her on though, but I couldn't be cocky until I knew she was more fully capable of. I couldn't believe that Mlim de facto approved of rubbing me out. There's gotta be something behind that. She's not the type to backstab her friends or be mind controlled like that. And there's never gonna be any negotiation with her. There had to be some reason. A reason of her devising too. Well, no point dwelling on it. I'll figure it out when I see her. Drink.
mhm.
As we talked, I felt a wrinkle of space eruption out of nowhere. Here comes our ride. I thought that was a huge, bombastic, ominous-looking gate appeared. Pretty fancy. Me? I usually just kind of rip a hole in time and space, so maybe I could lean from this.
Learn from this.
Thank you, Learn from this.
I don't know, man.
Once I
like
had
leaning for
concrete
this.
image in-
Leaning for this sounds
I
a lot
kind of,
easier.
yeah, I thought leaning
Mhm.
for it. I think the
See?
font might be a
Done.
bit
I've already
tiny.
leaned from this. It's good. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
I'm gonna lean from the.
Everybody lean real quick.
I'm
See,
now
Lean!
italic.
There we go. We've learned
Lean
something.
back.
It's the
Lean
new
back.
posture check.
Lean
It's
in.
that.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I can just do this.
And
There
do
we
the
go.
rock away.
Do the rock away. I lean back. I lean back.
Right. I knew where you were at,
Yeah, let
Calvin.
me
Cha-cha real
let
smooth.
me see if
Thank
I
you.
can make the font a little larger.
Turn
Set
it out
medium right now for that. Oops.
to the left. Take it back.
Everybody
Take it
clap
back,
your
Mario.
hands.
Come on, y'all.
Praise Arceus.
Praise.
One hop this time.
Bam.
Right foot, let's
Once I
stop.
had a concrete left foot, let's stomp. Ow.
Although you'll like this one.
You know what,
Are
guys?
we gonna get
Oh, boy.
copyrighted
You
for
know
that?
what, guys? You know what, guys? I could really use a little bit of Monica in my life.
Just
What about
Monica.
Erica by my side?
Yeah, there we
What
go.
about
Oh,
Reba?
that's just Monica.
She's all I need.
Okay.
Martinez, all I see.
I
Go for it.
wonder how many times
Oh,
Monica
shit.
Rial has heard that at a convention.
Way too many.
Probably not too many. Who knows?
Just Monica?
Say
Just
the thing.
All right. Anyway, please continue reading.
Is it
Mhm,
my
but you
turn?
have Callie from the Valley redeemed, so
No, I'm still I've still got some to read, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
And then
Callie
if
from
you
the
want,
Valley
if you,
says
next
Valley
paragraph,
Girl
I'll let you
talk.
take over.
oh
Wait. Me do a Valley Girl or she do a Valley Girl?
I think it's
If you
meant
want
for
to read
you.
it.
I'm not
Whichever
exactly
would be
sure.
funnier.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh God.
Once I had a concrete image in mind, it'd be easier for me to whip up a hold on.
I'm sorry. We're whipping
Gate
out
like
what?
this.
Yeah.
Gate like this next time and teleport through it.
Mhm.
Regardless, the door opened, revealing a green-haired woman in a dark red maid's outfit. She bowed her head towards Ramirez.
Like, oh my
I- well,
God.
I had- oh my
Like,
god! I can't
totally.
believe she bowed to him and not
Oh my
me.
lord.
Can you believe that, bitch?
There you go.
Unbelievable.
Perfect.
I'm so
Perfect
I'm gonna
energy.
tweet about this.
Perfect energy.
I can't do this.
No,
I can't
Work
do
it, Queen.
no.
Work it.
You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Valley
I'm doing
Girls
it
are
wrong?
Valley Girls are on Insta, not Twitter.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
post
okay. I
about
thought I
this.
was
Just
doing
like
it.
gag
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I'm
Gag me
gonna
with a
make sure all my
spoon.
Insta followers know
Ah,
all
can't
about this
believe
right
it.
here. Oh my lord.
Oh my lord.
You know,
Oh my stars.
you know
and
the Valley
gods.
Girls are all Insta bitches. You know it.
I just can't with this.
Just I can't
She looks
even.
prettier than she does look prettier than me too. I just
Get me the spoon.
regardless, the door
Guys,
opens.
please,
revealing-
guys, please
Oh,
make
wait,
sure to redeem
hold on.
exercises. Also, Ari, please keep up with the tally.
Thank
Oh,
you.
okay, I remember where I'm at. I'd come to take you, Lady Romulus. I did it again.
Romulus.
Ramirez.
Romulus.
I
That's
know.
what
I
happened.
just didn't remember.
That's
Yep.
what happened to the Romulus Empire.
the Valley
we
Girl.
win.
Romulus.
Romulus. And this is
Mhm.
your guest. I'll be happy to guide you together.
All this time they blamed the Federation, and it was really the Demon Lords.
Shit.
Then she stood by the gate and lowered her eyes, eliminating her presence as much as possible. A well-trained pro at a servant biz, it felt like. But I knew better. I knew she was out to get me. She knew she was prettier than me. But something concerned me. She would exclude just as much overpowered force as Diablo at his best. She was a demon. I knew it. A high level one at that. Regular demons could only climb so high up the ladder. I'm losing the voice.
It's too
Hang
bad
on.
Ranga doesn't have a lot more dialogue. I would love to voice Ranga as Scooby Doo.
You could totally
And
do
then
that.
Reggie, I mean
Great.
Rimuru.
Rimuru, but Rimuru, you love to be a slime.
We gotta get used to it. All right, everybody needs to bake cookies in the shape of dogs and give them to Calvin. They are now Ranga snacks.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
Good.
especially
go,
from
Rock
wait, which
Snacks.
you gotta make sure you know which ones are from Shion though.
with one chocolate chip for the eye. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. Chocolate chips are really good. So
That's really good.
Oh,
All right,
chips are
guys. All right,
amazing.
guys. Really quickly, we need 2 more redeems of jumping jacks, 2 more planks, and 3 more heel touches and 1 squat. That's what we need.
Don't skip leg day.
Stop constantly spamming the push-ups. we're over 70. No, we're over 90 push-ups now, guys. So we've already had enough push-ups redeemed for like this half hour and the next half hour. So now you need a Ranga snake emote. Why? Is that what you just want Calvin
That's
to do?
another
this?
$5.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right, continue.
Okay. I don't think I have to do the Valley Girl voice anymore, right?
You only had to do for one paragraph.
How
Or
many did
as
I
long as-
do? I kind of
You did a lot.
trailed off
fine.
again.
It's
Oh,
fine. It happens
okay.
sometimes. But it's the
All right.
limit. The minimum is one paragraph.
Yeah,
But
I have to.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can take it as far as you want.
I just kept going. I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fine. It's all good.
But
Go for
something
it.
concerned me. She was she was fucking fuck. Okay. She was exuding just how much overpowered force. Oh right, no, I already read that. Hang on. No matter how long-lived they were, an archdemon was about the most they could hope for. Anything beyond that required a certain trigger, which, in the case of Diablo, was me naming him. This let him break out of the base demon framework entirely, evolving him into an archdemon to the so-called demon peer. I had no interest in strength, he had said at the time, but now I see that there is always something higher to strive for. Is he becoming Goku? Perhaps I should try and make more of an effort at this. Demon Lord Goku.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan Demon
God
Goku.
help
I just thought about
Hold your
that.
fire!
Oh, no.
This demon lord isn't black!
Logo.
Oh no. His eyes would be probably though. He had no interest in strength, but he had a hell of a lot of interest in fighting. So it is Goku, it's just becoming Goku. As he put it, he had been too content with himself before, since becoming too strong would squeeze all the fun out of battle. Was he kidding with me? Because if he wasn't, that's just scary. And now I had this other demon peer here. This maid, or more like a maiden messenger from the underworld, I suppose. With that kind of anime and manga I consumed way back when, a maid was a more type of battle unit than anything.
Wait,
And with her being a demon peer,
the underworld, you say? Perhaps you could say she was a maid in Abyss.
No, stop it!
That anime hurts.
I'll see myself out.
Please.
You make me sad.
wasn't Diablo
We
a
are
primordial?
literally getting a new season of that.
I know, and
I
I'm
know
terrified.
we are.
Either I think it's this fall we're getting a new season.
I think it's
So it's
July.
like there's
isn't it?
season 1, or okay, it could be this summer.
I don't remember.
I
think
can make
it is
people
this
mad
summer.
with just one sentence. I haven't
What?
even seen the first season.
Oh.
Oof.
That's
me
not gonna
neither.
make. I mean, that's not gonna make people mad. That's just gonna make us all feel
No.
bad for you.
No, I
Oh,
was
I'm just
going
gonna
to
be like,
say, if you
like,
wanted
it
to
is
make people
you're
mad who
fucking
have
fantastic.
seen
Mm.
Made in Abyss, you should probably say, the doctor didn't do anything wrong.
I hate you. I hate you.
Yeah,
I hate you.
know who the doctor
I'm
is.
Yeah,
fuming
that's
right
what,
now.
you see?
You know what? You
That
know
would
what?
make
I'll
people
tell you what.
mad.
I'll tell you what, Char. I see you're the doctor didn't do anything wrong, and I raise you, Edward.
Yep, that one's bad too.
Mhm.
Damn
Oh,
it! I
God,
was
bad
fixing
touch.
to say
Bad
Dr. Tucker did nothing wrong.
Ooh.
Actually,
Bad touch. Bad
Shao
touch.
Tucker. Shao Tucker. All right.
Mm.
Shout
You
Tucker. That's
see
what
me?
it was.
Yeah.
You see my face?
Yeah.
know it was right.
Yeah.
That
No,
that
that's,
reminds
that
me.
shit
There was a
still
card
affects me. Like, even
Yeah.
when I go to cons, I see Nina
What?
and
He did nothing
the
wrong.
dog
It was
doing a
International Take Your
fusion
Daughter to
dance
Work
together,
Day.
and I'm just like, no,
And she wanted to bring her dog, too.
no.
Bad. Bad.
It was
Super bad.
International Take Your Daughter to Work Day, and they did the fusion dance. Nothing wrong with that.
So real quick, there was a card
Stop
game that me
it!
and my sister played.
Well,
It was
that's
basically
just
like
the
Card
song.
of Humanity, but it had anime stuff. One of the cards, one of the white cards, was Nina Tucker, best
Best
in
doggo.
show for mixed breed.
I don't
Now,
like that.
the
I don't
best
like that in the
part was,
slightest.
I
oh
love
yeah, it's
that. I
terrible.
love that.
But the
By
best
way.
part about
Yeah.
this is we're all reading this.
Uh-huh.
We're like, Nina Tucker. Why does that name sound familiar?
The cow goes
I finally
moo, the
Googled
cat
it.
goes meow, the dog goes Edward.
Edward.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, all three of us were just like, no.
All right. Here's the thing. For those of you that haven't watched, go ahead and watch season 1 of Made in Abyss. Then watch the 3 movies. Then you can watch season 2. That's literally how it goes.
Only then.
It's
3 movies.
Yeah.
I just hope it's not your first anime. If you're trying to watch anime for the first time, do not start that as your first anime.
No, my first one
Please.
was
Please do
Attack
not.
on
What
Titan,
was your
and
first?
then I
Hold
got into One
Hold
Punch
on,
Man
hold on,
after
hold on.
that.
Shadow Reaper.
My
Hold on,
first
Shadow
anime
Reaper. When did you
was-
donate? It should have shown up, but I may have been away when it happened, so I didn't catch it.
Mhm.
You went away for a bit.
Let me check the requests and stuff. Well, actually, it's just requests. Let me
Uh,
check.
While he does that, let me
Stream
ask you
mobs.
guys, what was your first anime?
Technically Pokemon, I guess.
Attack on Titan. Well,
Are you talking about like a
technically,
real one?
Ponyo, actually.
Let's say real one for the sake of argument.
Real one,
Okay, what's the
Attack on
difference between a
Titan.
real one and one that was brought to the U.S. and just rehashed and changed the name of?
Maybe
I would say
Because-
anything. Well, I would
Because
say
Voltron was
Pokemon
technically my
Sound
first
now.
anime, but that was
yeah,
literally
Speed
Go
Racer's
Lion
also
chopped
up
up.
as well. Yeah.
So
Which one-
my
okay,
first
here-
anime
let me-
is
let
a
me rephrase
difficult
this.
question to answer.
If you're talking
But
about my
what
first
is the
ever
first
anime that I
you
knew,
consider? Like
my
you knew it
first
was an
ever
anime.
that I knew that was anime would be Sailor Moon back in '94. I think I don't know.
Mine would probably end
Um,
up being either Sailor
No, it was
Moon
96.
or one of the things that came on
Sailor Moon 100%.
Toonami. But
Or
even
Adult Swim.
then, I only watched it because
Like
my
Bleach or
sister and
something like
brother
that?
did at the time. So
Oh, okay.
it's a really tough question to answer because I always knew it was different from American shows, but I didn't quite grasp the concept of anime until I was a
Okay.
little bit older than that. So it's like,
Let's see, we got a tier 1
Eh.
subscription. Get us that Rimuru emote. Oh, okay, the Rimuru emote. Okay.
For me, it
The
was
money has been the money has been donated from Shadow Reaper. I do see it. It says, "Give me that Rimuru
Yeah.
emote."
Emer.
Yeah, for me, the first one that I
Emer-
saw
that.
was Attack on
Yeah.
Titan. It actually started
5
when I
minutes
was in
ago.
10th grade. I watched Watch Mojo religiously. Now I only watch their anime content.
All right, here's the thing.
But,
If you want to join me,
What's it?
technically I'm 15 minutes late, but if you want to join me, I'm doing 40 of all the exercises. So the only exercise that got added that is new is planks. So 40 seconds of planks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
tell you what, I'll do 15 of each because last time I did 40, I about wanted to die the next day. So
Okay. Well, I'm just as out of shape, and I guarantee I'm fatter and older than you. I'm literally doing one exercise for every year I've been on this planet.
insert Weird Al Yankovic
Yeah.
fat song here.
Because I'm fat. I'm fat. You know it.
Really,
so-
really fat.
So, if you're not exercising, please continue with the light novel reading. All right.
And with her being a demon pure and all, she was clearly one deadly woman. Oh hey, haven't seen you in ages, miser or I don't know the name.
Misery,
Misery.
I think.
Misery.
Miser.
Misery.
Oh, that's
Misery.
right. I
Yeah,
remember.
Yeah.
I am in
How-
misery.
Yeah, like that.
How's Guy doing? Ramirez clearly wasn't afraid of her. In some way, he made her even scarier. It was not upon me to worry about the conditions of my master. Ah, haven't changed a bit, have you? Well, that's fine. She flitted her way into the gate. The rest of us followed behind. We had to hurry, or else we get shut out. If I wasted any more time, him here stealing my resolve and wound up missing my ride there, I don't know how I'd ever explain that to Benamaru and the rest. So this maid, Misery, works for the Demon Lord guy? The Lord of the Demons, and one of the oldest Demon Lords to boot. If he recruited Demon Peers as doormen, that says a lot about his power. Probably shouldn't try riling him up then, unless the time called for it. I did the ellipses in the wrong place. I'm sorry.
It's all good. Don't worry about it, man.
But having someone as strong as Misery to do this kind of low-end work? Talk about arrogance. Here I thought the Demon Lords were all I had to worry about. So much for that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken Diablo along after all. Even if he and Shion would have gotten out of control with each other. Well, it's too late for second guessing. Time to put up or shut up. The world's rulers are waiting for me beyond, and I didn't feel scared. That's because I was one of them. One of the strongest in the world. If anything, I felt cool as a cucumber as I crossed the door.
Hey Richie. Actually, I don't know if you can hear me
He
from
can't
there.
hear us, but I'll
Yeah,
go.
that's right. Okay, go ahead.
Benimaru grinned broadly as he surveyed the battle unfolding below him. It was
I'm gonna
all
go to the
going according to Keikaku. Translator's note, Keikaku meets plan. The enemy had
course.
been lured, like clockwork, right into the trap scaled set, which could have been predicted given how lightly they had treated the Tempest side. Surimaru was right, he said to himself, pitying his foes. If they'd set the table this kindly for us, it would almost be more difficult to lose. They could pull this off thanks to the perfect control he had over his armies, but Benimaru didn't think it that impressive of a feat. As he said, they had caught Clayman's forces comically off guard. They expected their numbers to overwhelm Tempest after all. They had pursued the fleet-footed beastmen fighters that had posed as refugees, and now they were completely cornered. Alvis flew up to the point in the air Benimaru chose to watch events from. It appears to be decided, she observed, quietly flapping her wings so as not to break Benimaru's train of thought. By this point, I see no way for the enemy to recover itself. Ah, Lady Alvis. He turned his crimson eyes to her. Enough of that blather. We haven't won anything yet. Please, Sir Benimaru. Alvis is fine. You are not subordinate to me, he coldly refused. No, perhaps I am not, but we beastmen have given up our command to you for the moment. Benimaru nodded his understanding. Very well. For this battle, at least, I will appoint you as my aide. I appreciate it, Sir Benimaru. Now, in name at least, Benimaru had command of this combined force, with the supervisor of all Eurzania's armies officially declaring herself below him. Benimaru was now officially supreme leader of the entire show. This is the greatest show! Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Horse stamping.
There was no defying the supreme leader. In the world of monsters, the strongest called the shots. But despite appointing you my aide, I'm not sure there is much left to do, is there? I am keeping a steady watch on matters, but victory is imminent. I agree with you. However, I do sense the presence of several strong members on their side. True, the unwavering Benimaru replied. Once the outcome is set in stone, I will send Geld's troops their way. Hold on, Sufia interjected. I want to join in on that. Yeah, Fobio added. I don't want you hoarding all the action, Commander. This is the land of the Beastmen, our land. If we leave it all to you, Lord Carrion will chew us out for it. He's right. If you've left us to ensure everyone is safe, you could at least let us handle this battle. Sir Benimaru, said Alvis, I leave command of the armies to you. Please allow us to target and defeat the ringleader of the enemy force. All three bowed their heads to him. Benimaru greeted this with the clicking of the tongue. So that's why you made me commander. Oh, how do you mean? Alvis replied, playing dumb. Very well. I was planning to have you join the fight anyway. However, if you feel you are about to lose, retreat at once. With some of their fighters, arrogance could be your downfall. He had a point. Several members of Clayman's force remained question marks. Depending on who was paired with whom, things could become dicey in the battle ahead. But, Benimaru thought as he boldly smiled to himself, I'm always here. As long as I can detect when we're in danger, we will not lose. Each of the Beastketeers already had their targeted prey in mind, sharpening their claws and letting their proud animal instincts run wild in pursuit of those loathsome interlopers. The trap would go off in another 5 minutes. I wanted to ask you something else, Alva said as she waited. What will we do with those caught in our trap? Kill them all is what I would like to say. Betty Barter thought for a moment. But I would like to leave judgment on that to you beastmen. Meaning, take anyone willing to cooperate with us prisoner. Sir Ibru is a generous leader, despite appearances. He's not a great proponent of genocide, although he'll gladly carry it out if they take any of our lives. I see. In that case, let us decide how to deal with the prisoners later. Certainly, that is fine. I imagine Sir Ibru probably pictures them as a potential source of labor. Oh? You're going to rebuild your capital, aren't you? Betty Barter casually asked. The more able the workers, the better. You'll do that much for us? Alvis, along with her 2 cohorts, was shocked. Rimuru not only took victory almost as a given, he already had the script written for what came next. Where does that confidence come from? We're finding the closest companions to the cunning, deceitful Clayman, and yet... The biggest surprise of all, though, was fighting this on the assumption that they'd be taken prisoners. In this world, it was far easier for most people to kill in battle rather than capture. You would never find a commander who'd care whether a force was partially surrendering before doing them all in with ranged magic. The idea of using prisoners as a labor force never occurred to anyone before. This shook the 3 Beastketeers to their core. It meant that the Magic-Born working under Rimuru never even considered the possibility of defeat. They went into this fight backed by an absolute confidence in their victory. Well, Benimaru added with a laugh, assuming our strategy goes to plan. It only terrified the Beastmen more. And then, the battle began. Everything to plan, Soka. Soka. Oh no, wait,
That's
shoot.
you.
That's right.
you.
Yeah, you
Shoot,
still go.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking it said Soe.
Yeah. Fair.
Understood, Sir Benimaru. With that short exchange, the Clayman force experienced its first casualties. There were about 100 Magic-Born, led by a named one of some renown, but they all died at once, their magical cores plucked out by Soka when she appeared out of nowhere. The 4 team members working under him were already busy taking down the other squad captains of Clayman's army, only striking those targets they were absolutely sure they could defeat. That was Benimaru's order, and they followed it to the letter. The result? The enemy's chain of command was pulverized. Orders from above were no longer making it to the foot soldiers. This is a trap! The beastmen have surrounded us! Oh, that's crazy. How could they? Retreat! We need to regroup our forces! By the time they noticed, it was too late. Unlike a human army, monsters tended to over-rely on their own strength and bravery. A leader to guide their instincts was indispensable. Without them, Clayman's army was doomed to fall to pieces. Geld, you may begin. Hang on, let me get the water for this. Yes, sir! There we go. His orders now given, Geld called out the signal. Start it now! For Narnia and for Aslan! Oh, sorry.
Yeah!
And...
Cookies!
I like yelling too. This is great. Yelling is so good for my voice.
Don't like the cookies.
Get out of here.
Who's that guy?
Get
Which guy
rid of
said
the
that? Who-
non-believer!
Get her, Dave.
Which one of you
I'm
said that?
that man killed.
Shun the non-believer.
Shame him.
Shun. Charlie the Unicorn? No, no one. Okay.
No,
No, I got it. I understood.
No, I got it.
Okay, cool. Why does everything that talk to me explode?
It's a Leoplerodon.
Why did you explode?
I am ready for the business of war.
Man, you look
The
good
next
in that
moment, the
helmet.
ground
I really
caved
like
in.
it.
Swallowing up the enemy
you
forces.
got the helmet.
And the tie too.
Yes,
That
the
helps
tie
with the
makes
look.
it.
Yeah.
In other
I
words,
did see the
He's
tie
ready
there.
to
look.
get down to business to defeat
Yeah, I'm ready to give you that.
the
Let's
Hun.
get down to business.
Dude, I'm ready to give you.
Now you just need the shotgun.
Huns.
Dude, I'm totally gonna give you a job in HR. You look beautiful. There you go.
Who just gave
Welcome
us
to the home base of
donuts
Reamerism.
when we asked for buns?
I do like buns.
Well,
Oh.
there
Next
was
moment, the ground
there was
caved in.
actually a $5 tier 1 that was redeemed, so I was like, I'll wear the damn helmet.
And it was good. Thank
Oh
you.
no, that was 14
Yeah.
days ago. Fuck.
Nice.
Now you got this one.
Now somebody owes me $5 that isn't for slime stuff from Shim. I wore the damn helmet. I either
Yep.
tier 1, 500 bits, a $500 donate, or a $5 donation. Not 500. Fuck. No, don't do that.
That'd be nice. I like that.
I would
On the
too.
second time, it has to be 500
This-
Yeah.
per stream. Anyway.
All right, per
Yeah.
stream. Yeah, everybody got to get paid.
Please don't feel obligated to do so, by the
No,
way.
the second
don't
time
make us-
has to be 500.
Please don't make
First
us
time
do
has to be
real
500.
jobs. 500 donation can keep all these kids fed.
Mhm.
Per streamer.
Dude,
I'm
that's a
being
lot.
fed for this.
I'm so very hungry.
That is a lot of ramen,
Please,
dude.
sir, may I have some
I'm
more?
just saying, $2,000 a month per person doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, I would like that.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah.
I could live off that.
No, there was something I saw on
With gas
Facebook.
prices
Yes, I
these
still
days,
use
yeah.
I'll
Facebook.
do like
That
5
said,
emotes if you do
I'd
that.
like to buy a 3-bedroom house for $20.
Right?
That'd be
I
nice.
just like
That's reasonable.
I
like
fucking
that.
wish.
I'd do that. That'd be nice.
It would
Ma'am,
be
we
nice.
just
would like
put it
to
on my
buy
tab.
your orphanage. That's what that sounded like.
Yes. Put it on my tab. Write you an IOU.
Ryu, $500 would be a lot of Toby treats. I mean, bold of you to assume I was going to waste $500 on Toby.
Does he get a little bit of that, though?
No, that goes to rent. He gets to continue existing in this comfortable, AC-ridden house
Yeah.
and eating my
AC.
damn food.
Oh.
Yeah,
That you pay for
I
Yeah.
literally
with
like
your guys' money.
we literally got a pizza and Toby got all the crust.
Nice.
Jeez.
We're
was a
not
happy
we're not one
boy.
of those people that are a crust-free household. It's just that we know the crust belongs to Toby.
Yeah.
We will give that boy his bread, his
Fair.
daily bread. SAO abridged reference. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, Beyblade. We must save our family. All right. Anyway,
You see, some of them even have families.
I'm like,
Excuse me for a minute.
I'll be
I
right
need to
back.
talk to an old friend.
Wait.
they look- it's like I don't think they look very scared. Gary, where is he? I'll kill him. All right. Anyway,
Spider says with $500 he could buy a nice naked anime girl figure. Which one, though? This is important.
Oh no, he got
it
the
Goku?
cane.
It's
He
probably
got the
Goku.
cane to beat Gary with.
all right. Anyway, ladies
me
and gentlemen,
continue.
Left us to die.
let us continue.
Yeah.
The next moment, the ground caved in, swallowing up the enemy forces.
they got
Tempestuous,
swallowed.
gifted in controlling the earth, had unleashed their magic. This natural-looking stretch of land was actually pocket-marked with pit traps, an illusion created by their skills. Only monsters with the power of flight could escape, and even those were quickly picked off by avian beastmen and Gabiru's team Hiryu.
That sounds like
Hiryu.
pocket sand, but with pitfalls. Pocket pitfall.
Pocket sand.
Pocket pitfalls!
Does not have the
Pocket
same ring as
pitfall.
pocket sand, but yeah.
He used sand attack.
Woo!
Literally all
Oh my
Gara's
God.
attacks are just pocket sand.
Yep.
Fuck,
Right.
my accuracy.
His main thing is
Same with
lowering the enemy's
Crocodile,
accuracy.
actually, if you think
Yeah.
about it.
What a bastard. Sorry.
Oh, who does
No,
it better though?
all of Crocodile's attacks are pocket sand.
Who does it better? The one that can go, oh yeah? All right, anyway.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Gara.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe Gara then.
The ones
I
who were
missed-
caught found themselves in a cavernous underground hollow, the soil liquefied beneath. They were unhurt, but buried up to their waists, unable to move. These were monsters, of course. Some used magic or skills to wiggle out of this mousetrap, falling over their weaker companions to reach solid ground again. But the plan accounted for this, too. It helped thin out the crowd. The stronger ones among the force were killed without any chance to resist. The weaker, seeing this, had their hearts crushed. The survivors would know all too well where they stood strength-wise, likely losing their will to fight. The pit trap was set up entirely to procure pliable prisoners. Nice alliteration. willing to follow orders.
You're
Continue.
pliable prisoners.
You're pliable prisoners.
I think for them until you hit the gap.
Yep, just
or the
wanted to
little
double check.
icon. That's
10
what
or
I
so
did,
minutes after the plan was launched, the battle was already far too one-sided to offer any hope for a turnaround. This Benny? Benny Maru had a bird's eye view of over 10,000 Clayman soldiers cut off and plunged into the pitfalls. Geld's yellow numbers were patrolling the edges, surrounding all the holes at regular intervals and taking out the magic-born who managed to claw their way up. The enemy forces were outnumbered, and any unexpected shows of strength were handled with Tempest's superior numbers and equipment. Even the most powerful magic-born could be taken out by a handful of beastmen or Team Kurenai. Most of Clayman's force had marched into what appeared to be a flat field. The remaining several thousand were holed up in the rear, but they weren't enough to change anything. We won, Benny matter-of-factly whispered.
Okay.
Truly an amazing show, marveled Alvis. We were bound to win. That was why we couldn't afford to let our guard down. I have my own work to do now. Alvis, Beastketeers, you are free to do as you like. Take the heads of the enemy leaders. That's what I've been waiting for, man. I'll be back. Sorry, let me do it better. I'll be back.
Oh, God damn it. I knew it.
I'll be back. Get the chopper. So I can go with my own tushy.
Someone make a chopper off of me to ride in. Lol.
No, you
No.
must wipe your own tushy. Get out, get down. Run.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Toilet paper.
So apparently,
We don't have
Giguk and his fiance finally got married today.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I saw
awesome.
photos.
Wonderful.
Sorry, I thought they were already
Yay!
married.
Yay.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Maybe it was official now.
I
Or,
mean,
like,
okay,
can
so they
wipe
made
their
it.
own
Legally.
They made it legally official. Like literally, when you have a girlfriend that just buys a bunch of fake titties and Ona holes, you're basically married already.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, good for her.
Yeah,
I wish I had
yeah.
that kind of income.
get you a
Don't we
man.
all?
Get you a man that's okay with all your Ona hole purchases.
Yep.
I feel like most guys would
Sheep
probably. be
tar.
okay.
Sheep tar. God damn sheep tar.
Those goddamn sheep
I
tars.
can't be responsible for
If Benny Maru
stoning
hired
Kirito.
Jesse and James to dig all those pitfalls.
Mhm.
All right. Anyway,
damn good.
I just thought that was kind of
Alright, I'll
funny. I
finish
was like,
this up.
I just thought that was kind of funny. That's all.
Now we can finally have some fun. I can smell the bastard who defied me before. Think I'll go after him first. I suppose I will join them too. The rest is up to you, Sir Benimaru. The commander nodded, face pointed straight ahead. Yes, sir!
Yes,
With that,
sir.
The three warriors
Yeah.
sprang into action.
And scene.
I'm so dumb.
It's all good.
She smelled Gary and went to go after him.
Gary.
Gary.
I
Ooh,
knew I
Hey,
smelled
Gary.
your stench.
Guess
Guess who got the cane, Gary?
Oh god.
I found it.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Guess which end's going up your ass?
Okay, that was a thing.
The smooth one.
Now, if only I had money. I think
put that
I think Biddymaru hired Jesse and James to dig all the pitfalls. Yes,
Yeah. yeah.
because
Absolutely.
it clearly
yeah,
said,
there you go.
it clearly
Well
said
done.
Clayman's forces blasting off again.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
All right, whose turn is it to read?
No one does holes better than Team Rocket.
It's either Calvin's or Sparks, I believe.
Okay, so whoever's turn it is to read, where the fuck are we?
Asterisk Sophia tore
we
across
are-
the sky.
Sophia
we are on page-
Sophia twerked across the
Tore
sky.
across the sky.
Yes.
How?
I don't know how.
How?
All right,
Look,
guys.
she twerked so
guys-
hard she gained levitation.
Guys, I need $100 donation so we can make Sophia twerk across the sky in that episode. Just saying.
Yes.
If nothing
I mean,
else than for my
I
own
bet-
amusement, I need Sophia twerking across the sky. Even
Especially
if
if
it
it gets demonetized.
like
That's not
100%, like 100%, guys. We will do that as an outtake. If you pay for it, it will happen. So please, for just $100 for this stream, we can make a poor Sophia twerk across the sky.
twerk across the sand.
She'll be living the dream, twerking to her heart's content.
I'm just saying.
Someone
just
get
because,
Someone get
because I think
Rollo from Clayman Show.
just because I think it'd be hilarious, I'd do it to even though it has nothing. Yeah, there we go.
Late and I'm away.
Yeah.
Good song.
And it's nothing but
Unironically, a great
ass
song.
coming right toward the. It's nothing but ass coming right toward the camera.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then
That is not a
we immediately cut to like her tiger form, and it's just the tiger bobbing its head, like the gif of the cat bobbing its head.
The cat.
The cat nodding. Yeah.
Oh,
We could fucking do it. We could do it.
that's true.
For
But
$100.
But here's the whole thing. We won't get in trouble for monetization because it'll just be Steven the Tempest Wolves doing it. So it'll be 100% acapella. We can pull this off, right, Calvin?
Absolutely.
Alrighty. You heard it.
They
man said it.
have the editing skills.
We have the technology.
Technology.
That reminds me
And
if
a
she
very good
hasn't.
DAW.
That reminds me if
And
she
the
hasn't
Schmeat.
talked to you about it already. Apparently, the Schmeat, you bastard. Anyway, if she hasn't talked to you about it already, Calvin, Kat now has Reaper.
Yes, she told me.
Yes.
Yes, I
She
am
was like-
so happy about that. She's learning Reaper now.
Which
I-
means
Is that editing software?
it's literally
Yeah,
it's an audio
It's,
engineering
it's
software.
audio
yes.
editing.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
he lives in Brooklyn. Like he notices the sirens anymore.
I just completely ignored it. It didn't register
live
in my ears,
across-
man.
From a firehouse, so
Yeah.
I hear them every now
Oh
and
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Also, to be fair, I live near 3 hospitals.
Also
Oh.
true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would do it.
Well, you know what? That's good for you because if something happens, she's right there.
Yes.
I live literally
Like,
right
all right,
down.
sir.
I
Which
live
one do you want to go
literally-
to?
I live literally like 5 minutes down the road from a hospital. We good. Like that's where my shoulder surgery was. That's why it wasn't that hard to get back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can practically wheel yourself back home.
Like literally,
Yeah.
I didn't have a 45-minute trap. I didn't have a no. Considering all the shit that they put me in so I could go under and the painkillers and all that shit. Yeah, I wasn't driving myself back home, dude. No.
No, I didn't. Who said anything about driving yourself home? You're in that wheelchair. You're going, man.
Bro, let me explain this. When
With
you're
one-
under
with
that
one arm?
much pain medication and numbing and
That's
blockers
true.
in a shoulder, a wheelchair is is literally heavy machinery. You should not be operating heavy machinery.
Eh.
Also, I can only use one arm because literally, and I'm sad that you can't see it anymore, but I did one of the light novel readings that very afternoon, and I had a limp noodle for an arm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not kidding.
Like,
It was
no,
like,
no,
it was like
my arm.
my arm,
Yeah, you
my
were
arm
having
was
some
like a
difficulty.
fully cooked spaghetti with bones in it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
It was very much
Actually-
Can't stop staring at
like
your
that
arm,
whole
dude.
scene from Horton Hears a Who.
Yo,
it's literally a
Yo.
T-Rex hand with no bones. Arr, arr.
can I get that spaghetti?
Big
boneless.
head and little arms.
Just remember
Yes, that reference.
Yeah,
every
the-
How
time
many of you
that
guys
you
have actually seen Meet the Robinsons?
guys,
This is a
every
good
time
movie.
that you have gotten extremely angry, just picture in your head a T-Rex trying to make its bed.
Or do other things.
You won't be angry for long. Just picture
just
a
like-
T-Rex trying to bend over and making its bed and then messing it up. And it's like Cell all over again.
Eats it.
And that one is green. You know.
It doesn't
Where did
bother
that
me.
I
snake
did-
Why
I
are
just-
squares make a
Look,
circle?
Doesn't
Well,
bother me.
All these squares
like
make
the
a circle.
24
Bothers
by
me, it
20.
bothers
I
me, it
just
bothers me.
don't.
a lot.
Yep.
All right. All
And
right.
that
So
one's still green.
So,
all right.
shit.
So if we do, this is a thing that we're probably going to have to discuss. But this is another thing I wanted to hold to the end. But since we've gotten way off topic, I figured now is a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been discussing with a large group of ourselves, with the Slap Happy Chaps and a lot of the Fat Dogs. We do want to talk this out with Coffin Jockey and the rest of the schmucks. Possibly something witty. Definitely, it's something we brought up to some people at Team 4-Star. But we would like to have kind of an abridged roundtable where we sit down individuals from different abridged groups and we talk about like abridging, voiceover, anime and we take some questions from you guys. I also need to repeat something very much that I have said, and also that Tony got asked at the con this weekend. He goes, what's the best way to avoid copyright when abridging? Don't do it.
Yes.
Just don't do it. Also,
You guys have avoided copyright?
yeah, right? That's
What does the avoid mean? I don't.
The what?
Is
Yeah,
that
just-
like dodge? I don't.
dodge.
I love the dodge.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball.
Copywriting is the opposite of copywronging. So
Copy
it's fine,
wronging,
don't worry
yeah.
about
Ah.
You can't go wrong with it.
Ta-da.
it.
We're just laughing maniacally. This is getting creepy.
Ha 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 ha
Uh,
ha
oh, you just went for the short one.
Oh, I missed that one.
Knights of the Abridged Table? Hmm.
Knights of the
Yeah.
Abridged Table. We would love to
Yes.
do that. Here's the
Yeah,
thing. We would
yeah,
love to
we're
do
able.
that. We're not openly asking for it yet, but I will talk to Tony. I'm like, hey, do you want our people to just start tweeting out at them and being like, hey, why don't you do an abridged roundtable with all these people? That'd be
Yeah.
great. Also, if you could fucking just tweet that our channel still exists, that'd be great too.
Please.
All right.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Just copy
And
left.
who is reading?
Sophia tore across.
You're on
and-
page.
That's right.
We're at the
Sophia
bottom of
twerked
page
across the sky.
207.
Okay.
Mhm.
Twerked across the sky. I'm giving it
Right.
to Calvin.
Uh-huh.
Because Moon, you already had a lot to do on Anime Church. I got to give everybody else a chance.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's why I only read one page. I was like, I did a lot of talking yesterday. All right, let's do it, Calvin. Also, Ari, if you could put up all my exercises up there, and I will do them now.
And I'll also join for this session.
I don't
Not
think
that much of a
it's not
bitch.
even a full. It's not even a full 40. I don't believe.
They did put in for a lot, so I'd be I
Push-ups,
wouldn't be surprised
yes.
if it is.
Push-ups, yes, but the rest of it is not. See, there's no heel
Mhm.
touches. There's only 20
Barely any
squats.
planking.
Yeah, planks.
Why
are
does
10.
everyone love push-ups?
I don't fucking know, guys.
It's an e-
Push-ups
it's a-
doesn't
it's an
help you
easy one
get
to put in.
swole. Push-ups does not
No.
help you get swole.
Technically, none of this does. All this is body weight. It's to reduce weight. You
Yeah.
want to get swole, you get some actual weights. Ow, fuck, punch the table.
You okay?
No, I
Speaking of which, I do believe episode 84 of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series was released today.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Awesome. Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. I saw. I have not watched it yet.
Yeah, I need to. But yeah,
You're gonna
guys, here's the thing. I
Oh,
need
it
to go ahead and let you all know this. Dude, we're lucky if we get half of our actual subscribers to check out our content nowadays. So it's really,
Mhm.
really imperative that you guys post
Thanks, you two.
on all social media, because the only way that we can fight the algorithm is you. You're our army. Go out there and tell the internet on the anime places, the abridged places, the specific shows like Slime, Air Gear, all that stuff. Let them know that we're out here, we're doing things, to subscribe and keep coming back, because we have issues with the YouTube algorithm. All 12 of us, let's make an impact. Well, here's the thing.
I mean, it's
Here's
that's
the
a
thing.
lot of people.
Here's the thing.
Well,
Here's
that's
the
a lot
Read
of people.
between the
more than one.
lines.
Guys,
More than zero.
here's the thing. You're like, all 12 of us. And I'm like, 12 can turn into 24. 24 can turn into 48. It can keep growing.
That's how a snowball
All
works.
it takes is for somebody to actually do it.
Starts with one.
Or
takes
to
one.
go old school. Just do it.
Don't let your
There we
dreams
go.
be
Make
dreams.
Dreams.
Don't let your
true.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. Just
Yeah.
do it.
Don't let your memes be dreams.
Do
Alright,
it when you
Calvin,
feel
please
like.
take over for us. I just have no following, let alone
Don't
friends.
let your
We're
memes
not
be
asking you
dreams.
to have a following, Beyblade. We are not asking you to have a following. There are subreddits and Twitter communities. There are Instagram communities. There's TikTok communities for all this stuff. Just go onto those communities and let people know that this exists. You don't need to have a following. In fact, we prefer if you just be that one annoying bitch. Because
Just
guess
spam it
what?
all over
As
the place.
annoying
Hey
as
guys,
it
did
is,
you hear about the Slima Bridge? Hey guys, did you hear about the Slima Bridge?
here's the
Look,
thing.
you've said it
Here's
3
the
times
thing.
today.
Here's the thing. As annoying as it is, guess what? Everybody on the internet knows what Raid Shadow Legends is now.
Yeah, he's got a
So
big
if
point
you
about
want to
that.
talk
And
about a
Manscaped.
blitz, if you want to talk about an annoying blitz campaign, there you go.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Just saying, it makes things. You join the Discord?
I think the best places to do
You
that are
couldn't
like
tell what the
Discords.
stream was
So-
sponsored by. There you go.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
sponsored. No.
No, we are not.
We
Stream
can
is
get, we can
sponsored.
get
Get us in
into
trouble.
so much legal trouble for that. No.
Yeah.
No.
This stream is sponsored by a random company I made up.
But Raid Shadow
This
Legends, if
stream
you'd
is
like to
sponsored
sponsor
by
us,
Hey.
Oh,
guys,
no.
no.
No,
This
I'm
website-
serious.
This
Twitch.
website is sponsored
Amazon,
by
Twitch.
Amazon.
No.
Not the
there are
stream.
big
I mean,
differences
I am
between
using
saying
Kindle.
Twitch is owned by Amazon and we are sponsored by Amazon. There's a big difference.
Yeah,
in
there's
that.
a difference between that.
Legally.
Yeah. Once again,
There's a huge difference.
Once again, there's a legal area of possible lawsuit material there. Let's not.
Yeah, I like my kneecaps.
It's not-
I don't want.
It's not like Jeff Bezos is greedy for money or anything.
No.
I like how most of us got kind of
Dear Jeff
silent about
Bezos,
that.
Jeff
Like,
Bezos, please ignore all the content that was just said a moment ago and enjoy your rise. Enjoy riding on your penis rocket.
It's a joke, man. It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Look, it
Hashtag
was a
Bomb
joke.
Rocket.
It was a
Joke.
joke,
It
guys.
doesn't
Remember?
bother you. It does not bother you.
Remember when there was a joke about a penis rocket in Austin Powers and we all thought nobody's that stupid?
Tell us
And
why.
then, well, Jeff Bezos has the look though,
Alright.
completely bald.
Go do
You
my
know,
exercise. I
got a
will
big
go.
nose.
I will go do my exercises, Ari, but not
what
because
was
you
the final-
told me to.
What was the final
Richie,
tally?
eat your crusts.
No, you eat your crusts.
You understood. You got it.
No, you. All right.
Richie, eat your crust.
30 jumping jacks, 30 crunches,
Yeah.
10 seconds of planks, 40 push-ups, no heel touches, and 20 squats. That's where we're at.
It's 30
I'll do it all.
planks.
So the jumping jacks and the squats. You know what? Since it's only a half-ass thing, everybody but the reader.
Ha.
Oof.
I got
Come
plans.
on,
Everybody
y'all.
but the reader.
Do it.
Everybody but
Doing
the
it.
reader will do some
Group
exercises.
exercise.
So we'll start off with
All right.
30 jumping jacks. They're easy. You don't have to do them super fast. You just have to. Also, Char, be careful because you have front chest that bounces.
Well, I have to be careful too, because
Non-anime
I
I thought you were
titties.
gonna say, be careful of my room.
Yeah, be
And I'm like,
careful because
Oh, thank
non-anime
you for being
titties.
considerate, but no.
Yeah.
You were talking about
Fun,
the other
man.
thing.
Yeah.
That's your
Well,
case,
also
right?
be
To
careful
alert
of your
the
room.
guards.
Yes.
Okay. So what are we doing?
30 jumping
Jumping
jacks.
jacks.
Go.
30 jumping
Okay.
jacks.
All right. All right.
You can do it.
I'll do it.
Alright. Sophia tore across the sky faster than wings could take her. This was Skywalk at work, an art only a small handful of magical creatures could wield. But Sophia used it like second nature. She was headed for a small group at the very far end of the battlefield, unarmed and looking out of place. They were priests, led by Midre of the Dragon Faithful. She didn't know them, but Sophia's animal
Alright,
instincts
done.
told her that these were the strongest forces to anyone faced with.
20 squats.
I didn't want to do it over here. Oh, okay.
As she sped forth, she heard the voice of Gabiru, commander of the skies. He and the 100 members of Team Hiryu were following her. Let me give you a hand, Lady Sophia. Ah, Gabiru. She smiled a beautiful, heroic smile. Sorry, but you might be left with the short end of the stick here. Wahaha! Not a problem for me. We've taken care of most of the aerial forces, and I wouldn't want to take any more work from the Flying Beastmen. Where are the enemies that lie between us and victory? Ha! Victory's ours, yes. But I think you have to put down the people in the back just in case things go haywire on us. Right. I hear you loud and clear. You get that, men? Understood, General! We love you, Gabiru!
Hey.
As long as you don't screw up either, General. Gabiru snarled at his dragon newts.
Good.
Their exchanges usually went something like this. Sufia chuckled at it a bit before focusing her lethal energies on the target ahead. Midray had set up camp in a safe spot toward the rear, although it wasn't a camp so much it was a completely different location. A medic facility built by the supply team. He hadn't asked for this battle, but being so belittled by the Force all this time made him feel too embarrassed to face Milam again. Lady Milam will surely deride me for this too.
Shem, you
The
okay?
thought.
Yeah, your camera's a little funky.
All I see is his butt.
Excuse me. We're gonna get demonetized?
30 crunches.
Oh.
Yeah, I was waiting on you to
It's a
get
good
back
thing
to
I did
let
a
you
bunch
know.
today.
30
Sorry,
crunches.
I was trying to organize something, but all right. All right.
Help me get through these
All
crunches.
right, 30 crunches, everybody.
Oh, it's a good thing I did like 60 today.
The thought concerned him enough that he demanded to be stationed on the front lines. That request was turned down by Yamza, who certainly didn't do it out of concern for Midray's safety. He just didn't want anyone else honing in on his upcoming glory. Still, victory was all but guaranteed today. Their force was 3 times the size of the enemy's, which was not at all a coherent fighting unit. They were being forced to retreat while guarding a large crowd of refugees, rendering them incapable of any counterattack. It's more dishonorable, if anything, to attack an opposing force like this. Such was the thought in Midray's mind in the days leading up to this clash. Things, however, did not quite work out that way.
I did bicycle crunches.
Nice. We might be in trouble, Father. The battle's all but lost, isn't it? They are weak, Hermes. Too weak. I had no idea the Demon Lord Clayman's soldiers were this incapable. They aren't, Father. The enemy just had the superior strategy. What? Don't be stupid. We should have the power to force our way through any of their silly tricks. If that's the weak excuse you have for this, I'm disappointed in you, Hermes. Look, it was just a one-on-one duel. That's one matter. But what decides the day? That, and how well he can catch the enemy unawares. Today, that was the opposing side. They hid their war power until the last moment and even sprang a trap on us. I can see that much. Midray was never one to use his head very much. Hermes had a habit of bringing up all these meddlesome, annoying topics with him, just because he happened to be a little smarter, and he never liked that much. Now, however, even Midray could see that there was nothing he could retort with. The scene presented to him was all the evidence Hermes needed. But, Father Midray! I know, the fighters headed our way. They're powerful. As much as I hate to say it, we are standing in the midst of a battlefield. If they're coming for us, I say we come for them. So it goes, doesn't it? Very well then.
All right, 10
Hermes
seconds of planks and 40 push-ups. Yeah.
Hermes
Do the
reluctantly
planks
agreed
first,
as Midray
trust me.
next to him began to burn with a desire to fight. Here, in the rear of Clayman's forces, was fought the most intense and ferocious of the day's conflicts. All right, everybody's planking right now, so I'm going to keep reading. Landing on solid ground, Phobio silently ran forward. Discovering a group hiding in the shadows behind the battlefield, he stopped right in front of them. There stood a man wearing a mask of anger and a girl wearing a mask of tears. This strange duo was Footman, the angry jester, and Tear, the teardrop jester. Both members of the moderate jesters, and both here observing the battle by Clayman's request. Hey, Phobio quietly said, holding back his rage. I owe you one from last time. Footman's eyes twinkled beneath his mask. Oh ho! Well, if it isn't Sir Phobio! Sir Phobio! Tear said in a chiding, sing-song voice as she traipsed around him. The beastman who can never quite become a demon lord! Sir Phobio, the one who lost to Milam! so much for helping us out then. Glad you still remember me. It'd be a shame if I killed you when you had no idea who deserved it. Oh? What are you angry about? Let's see. Who is actually speaking here? How odd! What could this fool be so livid for? Those raging emotions are so delectable, but there's no reason for us to die here. Oh no, not at all, not at all. Shut up. Maybe I was a fool for letting you trick me, but a fool like me doesn't need a reason to ask for a little payback from you guys. Phobio broke out his sharp claws. Tyr and Footman were unmoved. Hold on a second.
I finished all of the exercises that have been tallied up. We're past 10 o'clock. So
Well done.
we're gonna find.
You done it.
We're gonna find your.
I think I missed one of the.
Where are you at, Calvin?
I don't know.
No, I had to do the jumping jacks and the heel touches. You guys were fine for the rest of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, did I miss something? I'm
Where we
the
at,
only
Calvin?
one back here.
The upper middle part of page 210.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
we're in the middle of 210.
Okay, cool.
I think
cool,
was
cool,
the
cool.
line, right?
212
Okay.
is where we're gonna stop.
I got to 30.
Okay.
My arms wouldn't push me up anymore.
Drop.
Alright, just got those done.
Moon.
Yeah.
Drop to your knees and do the other 10.
I was already on my knees. I'm a weak ass bitch.
Well,
I already
that's
knew
why.
that.
That's what these push-ups are for.
I know. That's why I'm doing them.
So do 10 in a bit.
Yeah.
All right.
To make you a strong ass bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me get my glasses.
And a smelly ass bitch.
Yeah, I would have just done half.
Yeah,
Done
nice.
10 or 20 of them normal, and then 20 on the knees.
Well, here's the thing. If you guys would like, we can change it to 20 every time all 20 are redeemed. We just all do 20.
I could work with that.
Whichever you want to do.
We all
However,
just collectively just do up to 20.
however, that means that the exercises will now go down to 100 points apiece, not 200 points apiece.
Easier to redeem. That makes sense.
All right.
Mm. All right.
I think you should always just wear your gym clothes every time you do one of
You're
these.
right? No
Think
joke.
about it.
Usually I do because I worked out today earlier. So
Either
I'm
that
like,
or I need to drink pre-workout for all this.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hi, Char.
Mhm.
Hi,
Hello.
Char.
That
Welcome
was
back.
fun.
How did your workout go?
Yeah. Good thing I kind of do this stuff normally.
Although I
think
will
you're
say
each other.
that I did need to use the bathroom a bit later, but I made up for it by doing a workout that I hadn't done in some time,
Gotcha.
and my abs are
Ah.
sore.
Hydrate
From
was
that.
redeemed.
Yep.
Hydrate!
By the
By the
way,
way, that
I
reminds me, I
opened
need to
this
get
up
water.
today.
Thank you.
Look how much I've gotten done already. Like, I'm going through water, baby.
Mhm.
Nice.
I just can't. I'm not going to be able to get my walking exercise in tomorrow like I thought I would. Also, it's New Destiny Day, which, hey, I'll be experiencing that with Calvin on Wednesday. That's right. We might do What the Calvin since Fell is not able to do D&D. Calvin, what do you say? You want to do a raid, buddy?
Great. Boy.
We can stream Val.
I am very lukewarm about that.
Well, here's the other thing. When we stream Val, I'm gonna get somebody else on that really knows the raid. Because if it's just me,
Okay.
that's a whole different thing. But if I can at least get 2 or 3 people that know the raid, then 100% we can get the secret chests.
Okay.
Is
And
that the
it
raid
will
we
take a
tried?
while. It will take a while, but you'll get the mechanics of the first one as well. Like once you get the mechanics down, you understand what you're supposed to do. It becomes a lot easier.
Talk about the
How
ones
the
with the
blaze
totem.
by the fell is away.
Yes. All right.
That was fun.
All right. Here's the thing, Calvin. We're also going to do the story stuff. because next week is Zavala's story, or tomorrow is Zavala's story.
Zabulba.
Zabulba, yes.
Yes.
Cheska Sabolba.
Indeed.
Indeed. All right.
Hoodoo.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I would totally join the raid, but I've barely played the game. Well, here's the thing about that.
You could probably
Same.
do that.
Same. I
EC
only
voice.
started
No, you
last
can.
week. You would be in the same spot that I am, with someone literally
Sort
yelling
of.
at me to finish Witch Queen.
So,
Well,
there's
here's
not
the
just
other
that.
thing about that.
We're
Yep.
also yelling at you to finish Beyond Light so you can get stasis.
Which
I was
will we
actually just
still-
continuing the campaign right before this whole thing.
There you go.
Oh.
All right, guys.
Right on.
But
Mhm.
that having been said, Calvin, let's finish this up. We got like
Okay.
a page and a half.
A podge and a half.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Where
Let
we
the
at?
man
Okay.
read.
Where we at? Adelman.
Phobia broke out his sharp claws.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
right.
I was close.
I don't see Phobio broke out his sharp claws. Oh, that's because I'm on
I'll look
212.
for shut up.
I'm looking at 212. That's why. Go for
Yeah,
it.
look for shut up and then
I'll
go
tell you
ahead.
what. When you get done with the next page and we get to long time no see, that is when I will take over as Foghorn and I'll end us on Foghorn. So I'll have at least done like 2 pages of Foghorn.
Okay.
There we go.
That feels good. Let's go.
I guess I don't.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Sure.
You had
Okay.
all of yesterday, you
You are
bastard.
correct.
You made me wear a suit. You knew what you did.
And it was worth it. It was worth it.
That was like the nastiest thing I've heard. Like you got like years worth of validation for
is
that.
that gonna all right? Is
It
that gonna
was
be a
worth
thing?
it.
No. Before I break into that, Calvin, please start.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Phobia broke out his sharp claws. Tyr and Footman were unmoved. You want to go with? You want to go with us? You shouldn't push yourself like that. You're too weak for that. Ho 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 ho! None of that, Tyr. Sir Phobio here is trying to make us laugh with his little joke of his. Neither could successfully rally Phobio. More than anything, he regretted letting his short temper steer him straight into failure in the past. So, once the greetings were over, he quickly stepped forward and instantly closed the gap between them. I have no idea who's
Oh no, you keep
who's,
going.
who's
Just
exclaiming here.
have fun with it.
No. There.
Enough.
That was good.
You're hired.
Weird battle noises.
Yeah.
Epic battle.
Realizing their mind games had no effect against him, Footman and Tyr changed their approach. Things began to move quickly. The air twisted around them, opening a portal through which a man with the head of a wild boar appeared.
Long time no see, Footman. Remember me? Oh, the Arch General? You know what? He's supposed to be big, rounded, pudgy. My, look at how impressive you've become.
That's good.
That's
That's real
Footman
good.
attempted to sound playful with his sarcastic taunt, but the expression on his face indicated he was in trouble. I said trouble. Despite appearances, Footman was a cool-headed, calculating type, a trait Geld was fully aware of. The jester was with the forces that laid waste to the ogre village that Benimaru and the others called home, and Geld knew his powers were difficult to ignore. Footman was on a different level from the other magic-born as far as Geld was concerned, and if I could do myself a huge favor and not spit all over the pages, that would be wonderful. Plus, there was Tyr, Footman's peer in many ways. The extent of her powers was unknown, but she wasn't one to be underestimated. Phobio might have been the Black Leopard Fang of the Beastmaster's Warrior Alliance, but even with his strength, taking on Footman and Tyr by himself would spell trouble. The Beastman let the rage bubble within. Well done, Sir Benimaru. Not a disagreeable piece of prey at all. The commander overseeing the battle from the skies had ordered Geld to assist Phobio. He wondered why at first, seeing as it meant Geld would abandon his command post. But now he saw that Benimaru was right. The rest of the battle had already well been decided, to the point that even Geld's aides could handle it well enough. Only the top leaders among the Magic-born under Rimuru's command could handle 2 moderate jesters like this. Allow us to assist you, Sir Phobio. Ah, yeah. Thank you. Trying to make him all cat-like and smooth and shit. Phobio wasn't turning him down. Even here, he could sense the difference in combat ability between him and this pair. To him, the best path of victory was worth choosing more than his own pride. And so began a smaller battle between the 2 duos. In the shadows of the small hill, away from the battlefield. The end until next week. The aristocrats.
Like the cartoon.
You fool!
You fool! All right.
And now for some jokes.
And now for some jokes. Lisa Lampanelli's vagina is so big. All right, can't do any more than that. All right.
No, there's a
So-
video online that I
I'm
love
aware of the
watching.
roast.
Yeah,
I don't want to say it in the house
The
because I got
aristocrats.
family.
The
But if you look
aristocrats.
up Iago tells another joke on YouTube, you won't be disappointed.
Just look up AMV comedians to be thoroughly entertained.
Also true.
Mm-hmm. All right, so really quick, you don't have to wear your Sunday best to anime church, but it is highly recommended.
I will be doing it every Sunday church I go to.
I
or
was
anime church I go
talking to
Literally.
the audience,
Oh. I'm
and
just
also
saying.
Char, and also Char, if she wants to get decked out for her. I guess in your Saturday best, in your case.
Yes.
Yeah. You know
It
what
would
the
be my
beautiful thing.
Saturday best.
You know what the beautiful thing about Arceus and Rimuru is? They accept all faiths. Doesn't matter if you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Druish, flying spaghetti monster equivalent. You worship the almighty Cthulhu and his Lovecraftian friends. We don't care. Just make sure you bring cookies or you're out, asshole.
Arceus will accept you.
Yeah.
Be prepared for the final day.
As long as you have the
Have you
cookies.
accepted
Do you
Arceus
wish?
as
Do
the
you
one
wish?
true
Do
God?
you wish to come and praise Arceus? Well, we choose you.
That's great.
Ooh.
That is good. I like
Okay, here's
I'm
my
gonna
question.
steal
What
that.
cookies are not accepted? What kind of cookies are not accepted?
oatmeal raisin. I have
Raisin.
made a terrible
No.
mistake earlier.
We accept all cookies except for regular ass bland sugar cookies. You can fuck off
Just
with that.
make
nonsense.
sure they're labeled correctly.
However, bonus points for snickerdoodles.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Or
And if you
what are
bring
the-
Oreos, all for it.
absolutely.
But not distilled
it.
Oreos. Those are yeah.
Distilled Oreos.
That's a
Bullshit,
thing?
man. I'll take
No
the
bullshit.
I
thing.
do love.
That literally
I love
that,
Oreos.
thing.
that is a thing. Somebody distilled
doing an
Oreos
Ore-
to turn them into an alcohol.
For some reason.
Yeah, it's no.
first
How
time.
you make Oreo flavored alcohol?
Oh,
Sounds
what?
really awful.
If you bake cookies,
Oreo whiskey?
hey, if you bake cookies during anime church, even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I guess that
interesting, 'cause
means
I'm
I
doing an
would
Oreo
have to make
taste
cookies
test
every single
video.
time I'm on stream.
Jesus fucking
Do it,
Christ! You
do
know
it,
what I
do
just
it, do
realized? You know what I just
I
realized?
can't send an easy recipe that you guys could all try.
Guys-
It's actually a really good one. Like for I don't know if
Here's the
anyone
thing.
else
We
here
can make
has
regular
celiac
ass.
or gluten allergies at all.
We can make regular ass sugar
No.
cookies, but put light blue dye on them and make them look like little reamarus after you cook them.
Yeah.
Call them
That
Rimuru.
could work, yes, but I was just saying,
Remarookies.
there's
He's
a
so
flourless
sweet.
chocolate chip cookie
No,
that
you
I make
take
that
2 of the
literally
cookies, you
tastes like
put like
fudge,
icing filling,
and it
then they're
tastes
Rimuru cakes.
it's amazing. I love it.
Doesn't
Just
need
give
an
them the
icy
eyes.
filling. Like
That's awesome.
literally,
Sandwiches.
just literally just give them like the little lines for the eyes, and there you go. You're done.
Mhm.
Though, if you want to get really creative about it, you can have some that are bulgy eyed with the mouth,
Like that.
The
and
round.
then you can also have some with the little lines for eyes that gives you the little anger mark. And if you're feeling really creative and you think you've got the skills, you could do Rimuru with the mustache. The slime Rimuru with the mustache from early on. No one got his joke. I would love, guys, That's a thing that needs to go in food porn over on our Discord. By the way, we have a Discord. Did you know that we have a Discord? Calvin.
Join the Discord.
No.
It's
Calvin.
made of real velour.
There we go. And in food porn, that is where you can send all your pictures of your blue cookies that you have made to look like Rimuru. I would love to see what some of you come up with. So if you're going to bake some Rimuru cookies, take some pictures. Already did the jumping jacks, guys. Already did the jumping jacks and the heel touches. I did them at the end of the previous set. If you added more exercises, those will count for the next time. We're literally done here, guys. That you came to the end of the stream. Oh boy. Once again, there is going to be no D&D this Wednesday. We're going to play some video games instead because Fel is unfortunately having to teach a new person, which means he has to work closing, and we can't do the D&D session without him because there's only 4 people and we're about to enter a combat zone. However, if I think I could talk him into it, I would love for Calvin to show up as one of the dire wolves that just got tamed. Funny enough, by Cat. Rimuru herself.
Is it?
Yeah. Why not? We'll just give Calvin some extra stats as a dire wolf. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. His name shall be Colonel Sanders.
Have his
Yes.
class be bestest boy.
Yes. He should always show up as Yield bestest boy. All right.
Yes.
That having been said, thank you so much to everybody that came by. Thank you to everybody that played Iron Banner with me yesterday because I managed to reset my Crucible rank, so I've already got a new Ascendant shard. So thank you for that.
Jeez.
Yes. Dude, go talk to freaking Shax and see how high in the rank you've climbed. Like, yeah, dude. Because Iron Banner counts, and then also the Crucible stuff you did counted. Yeah, we went freaking farming for Pinnacle gear. And so a lot of people that were kind of low level went way up, and then some of the people who were like me stuck in Pinnacle, we went up a little. Or some people like Calvin jumped into Pinnacle.
Yep.
Yeah. So Calvin, how's it feel for the first season ever to be right there in Pinnacle? Like you're at the tippy top tier now, and it's only week 2.
Weird.
Right? It's gonna feel
weird as hell, man.
It's gonna feel even weirder in a couple more weeks when you're literally at cap.
Ooh.
and then you're just pushing, to see how far you can get your bonuses up. So here's the goal. I want to see if you can get up to 1590. So that's 20 points past cap, which with the bonus, a 20 bonus on your artifact, it's possible.
Ooh.
I'm already at a 9, dude.
Jeez.
No, I'm at 10 now. I'm at 10. I'm halfway there.
I think I'm at 6 or 7.
Yeah, it won't be too difficult. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you Wednesday for some gaming. Friday, we will be back to build. Oh my God, Calvin, we got to tell them about the amazing shit that we just built on Friday on Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. I was
Oh,
thinking I
man.
was there for that.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yes.
We are legit building a huge version of this too. It's crazy.
We are legitimately building like block for block the Log Rising Cathedral. And
Yeah.
I've already
awesome.
I've already
Been building some more.
did the Actually, I built the perimeter. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Ooh. Like you built a little
built the
fence
perimeter
yard.
already.
No.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
No,
You don't understand. We have a giant, like, I'm not kidding when I say it's giant. It's to scale with Minecraft. It is a huge cathedral. We have only built half of one portion of the front wall, and it took us all damn night. It took us 4 effing hours. It's big.
That's a lot.
It's big. We'll show you soon. We will show you soon. But guys, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. We'll be back this Friday with Fan Friday for some more Minecrafty stuff. Hope to have you join. Guys, we have a Minecraft server. If you would like to join, make sure to let us know in the Minecraft updates. Check the Minecraft updates. I think we have a link to that, and Calvin will whitelist you whenever he has the chance to jump on and do that. But we welcome all of you there. It's not just fat dogs that can participate. Here's the thing. Throughout the week, you can build whatever stuff you want, so long as you're not destroying other people's stuff. No griefing. Don't break anybody else's stuff. You are free to go about in creative mode and build your own stuff. But on Fridays, it's group project day. So everybody's going to come in and we're going to have a big team helping to build this damn cathedral. And by the way, the respawn area in the cathedral is where you're going to spawn every time you enter. And if you think we're not putting a bunch of Dave signs around that thing, you are out of your damn mind. So yeah,
Hashtag don't
if
be a
you
Dave.
die, if you die in survival, you will get respawned to the cathedral too. Yeah.
I've already set up the programming so that when you die, you spawn in the cathedral.
A place for Daves built by Daves. There we go.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And Dave, we believe. And then on Saturday, we'll continue with
Dave,
more
we
Mushoku Tensei.
don't trust.
And Dave, we do not trust. Yes, exactly. So we'll see you guys
I
there.
heard that the
Have a good
update
one.
for Minecraft's coming out tomorrow.
Oh no, why'd you say
Yeah,
that? Now,
wait.
now I am.
1.19?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, listen, I heard that. I'm not
We're
100%,
staying in
but I heard that
1.18. We're staying in 1.18.
Yeah, we're gonna stick with 1.18.
Updates break codes.
Updates break
Yes.
codes, yeah. And mods.
And
And mods. Yeah.
I used to love modding vanilla, and it just became such a pain.
All right,
trying
guys.
to redone the
That's
damn
it. Hope to see you guys there.
Yeah.
Ta-ta for now. Bye-bye.
thing. Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming to the stream.
Eat more cookies and bake them too.
Kind of turned into Mark.
Rimuru cookies.
Oh, you looked at my
Remote
image
cookies.
in just the Discord, huh?